we're here at the start of Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. I'm playing on my Backstab Rogue. We're playing an Assassination build with improved exposed armor. So we're going to apply this debuff via the Sebaceous Poison on our offhand, and our Poison Knife Waste Rune is going to make it really easy for us to do that with a guaranteed application, like as we run up to the mob. We got that, we got some points in combat, and we got some points over here in subtlety for improved ambush and opportunity. We've got 7 pieces of Bloodfang on this character, which is more pieces of Bloodfang than we really want, but we don't have any of the other gear that we would want to equip in place of that. We do have a big Death Sting and a Jom Gabar on this character, so that's pretty good. We're gonna try to get Gloves of Enforcement, Karaji Execution Bracers, and Belt of Neverending Agony during this raid. That's the plan, and I think they're setting up with the buffs. They're getting just about ready to go here, and then we'll be into it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can skip ahead. In the video description, there will be timestamps for all the different bosses, and if you're watching live, I hope you enjoy the show.
Just want to ensure we get all the buffs down. Obviously, Hippo, you're going to be doing Fairy Fire.
Strats.
On bosses where there's more than one target, Boomies, I'm going to have you be hitting Fairy Fire as well, but Hippo will get it as he's running in. Simon, you've got IEA.
Correct.
For Cursor Wreck, it's going to be Clouds on Cursor Wreck. Not Cursor Wreck, sorry. Your Market Chaos.
Yeah.
And Razzy's pet is doing Cursor Wreck.
Damn.
Okay.
We have a lot of shamans.
We're going to have all of our debuffs. We're not going to fuck this up. Here's your ready check. Once everybody hits ready, Hippo send buffs, and then we're going to go ahead and go. The goal of this group is to get a good kill time on 2 bosses. I don't give a fuck about anything else. We're just trying to see how much damage we can do with... Now, I understand not all of you are fully geared and stuff, so that's fine, but we want to see what we can do on Sartura and on Bug Trio. Okay, those are buffs. Cool.
Okay, world buffs out.
This is not going to feel like a typical patty. This is like fucking patty plus or some shit. Alright, tanks, move up. Let's go.
All
Is
right.
Bug Trio any faster because of the heal?
No, because it's... When they were healing, it was... Like you're talking about like what we were testing last time?
Or just like the cleave from Ellie Shamans kind of gets
Tanks,
weighted on Bug
tanks,
Trio?
tanks, tanks, grab the other things.
Let me
Grab
just mute them right now. We can handle this combat. Okay.
Yeah, let Yabby pull. We got 2 of the mobs to low.
One thing that may be a little weird in this group is, as a Backstab Rogue, I don't really consistently apply Occult Poison very well. You can see, like, it's just not going up very much. And I'm the only Rogue, so I'm responsible for Occult Poison and for Sebaceous Poison. I think it would be better for me to be Mutilate if I was responsible for both debuffs, but that's not the situation we're in. This is not the Mutilate Rogue. Should be doing those Envenoms at 5 points, not 4. Oh, also, I'm not showing my armor tracker. Usually when I'm playing Classic, I don't like having the armor tracker up, and then whenever I go here and actually need to apply expose armor, I care about having the armor tracker like a armor debuff tracker. So we'll get that turned on here when we're done. Little weak aura, general auras, armor debuffs. Alright, we got a strat.
We have 3 healers. We're gonna have alpha on. We're likely gonna have alpha on hollow.
Okay.
The hollow, what you're gonna do is you're gonna be like in the boss's ass, like in his grunt, like not even his ass, just underneath him, completely underneath him. While you do your stuff.
MC.
Yeah, we're gonna hope that the MC gets to you. I don't think it's ice blockable, but if it is, cool. If it isn't, then it is what it is. You'll die. Can we get a soulstone on hollow?
Roger that.
And then you'll just get back up.
Alright, we might need
The way we're gonna tank
protection.
him this time, Yabby, now this is a little bit different.
food buff.
You're gonna be, you see where the stairs meet the platform?
Yeah.
You're gonna be there, and the melee is gonna go behind it. That way, when the melee gets MC'd, if the melee gets MC'd, they've got to run all the way to the stairs and come all the way down to hit anybody. For tanking positions, Yabby, you're gonna be on where the boss is. Obviously, you're in middle.
So
Cthun?
where on the stairs?
Okay, do you see? Watch the mob with the square on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say now, and when I say now, that's where you tank it. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, now. Right there. Saw it?
Right at the top.
Right where the stairs, where the fucking color changes, because the stairs
Yeah.
meet the platform. That's where you're gonna be tanking them.
Right there.
That way, when people get MC'd and they're behind it, they need to, and they're likely gonna walk towards the ranged. If the bait MC doesn't work, that'll help a little bit. So Yabby, you're in middle. Cthun, you're gonna be tanking the right side image, and then all the melee. So Hippo, Simon, Razzie, and Blazing. I'm gonna have you guys nuke the fuck out of the left side image. You're not really nuking it where it is. So Cthun, you're gonna hit that one. You're gonna pull it towards the middle, and melee on that side, you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna hit that one, pull it towards the middle. Yabby, you flame shock the middle guy, and then run towards the real one, wherever the fuck it is, and earth shock and bring it to the middle. We have to kill the ads. If we don't kill the ads, we're gonna get more MCs. It's gonna get really fucking dirty. Like we don't want to deal with that. Any questions about this at all?
We're trying to pull everything into the middle and kill it.
Ideally, yes, and you're DPSing it while it's getting pulled, and range is going to do whatever they can during it. My fault, I should have called comms on popping an arcane protection. If you haven't already, pop an arcane protection. We'll go in 2 minutes.
Already did it.
I feel like the shamans will have to chill with chain lightnings during MCs.
Or you just send them, and whoever
Yeah,
gets it dies.
however
Like, it is what it is.
Whatever you
I
think.
don't really
Yeah.
use chain lightning either.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you
mean,
got a
should-
proc and you can't use lava burst.
I mean, chain lightning should be in your rotation. You have a higher chance of getting really thunder stacks than lightning bolt on that.
So when I look at the raid composition right now, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shaman. So there's a high chance one of you dies, and we have a mage who has soulstone, so 9 people can res back up, and then we have 3 combat reses. So if, like for instance, if you see a shaman MC, then you're like, oh fuck, like, I don't want to kill him and shit. If you don't kill him, he's gonna kill you. Like that chain lightning is going to crank 3 people down at the exact same time. So I don't, like, if the MC people die, they die. Not a big deal. We had Luz get MC'd one time fake, and he killed 3 people with 1
Oh,
chain
shit.
lightning.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's
Kill the shamans before they
Counterspell.
kill you.
pretty much, we can counterspell, we can do all the things. Like, don't actively try to kill them, but if, because if we transition the boss as well, the MC goes away. Alright, my potion timer is almost good. Like 30 seconds, so we're gonna pull this boss pretty soon. We have logs from Yabby. Does anybody else have logs in case?
I'm always
What
logging.
is this? That's my
But
lip.
yeah,
Okay.
Hollow will have logs after.
Lovely. So, alright, when we pull this fuck, we're going to pull him on the next go around, and we should be good on time. So after this
I
guy
think
moves,
everything else is
moves
good.
up to us and starts walking away, we're all gonna move up. We'll kill him as soon as he
Wait,
dies. I'll
grabbing
do a
this right
plate.
now?
Nope, we're gonna let him do 1 lap, and then we're gonna move into position. Alright, everybody move up slightly. Move up till like around here. You can refresh your totems and shit over here. That way you can easily project them when the fight starts. Might want to.
Alright, they're trying to really.
drop your totems too.
They're very
So
focused
as soon
in
as
this
this thing
raid.
dies, we do a pull 8, and we're going. Yabby, you're on boss. Cthun, you're on ads, and yeah, should be good. Cthun, another thing you can do is you can technically taunt whoever gets MC'd.
Okay.
Just know that you're gonna murder them because lightning shield, and yeah, you're gonna.
Does
crank.
anyone know if you can? Go ahead.
Is it just be a little bit slow on the kill? Let the shamans get their rolling thunder. Like once they call it, then you can kill it.
Yes, please.
Okay, then just keep in mind your arcane pot might just get cucked. That's okay. All right, Yabby, grab it.
Does anyone know if you can precast from 30 or does it need to be 36?
I'm not sure. We can test it today.
Gonna have
I'm 30
slice
as well,
and
so
dice going.
I'll go into 30 yards. As soon as this dies, I'll move into 30 and we'll see what happens.
I hope you're good.
It fucking takes away stacks at the same time. It sucks.
I don't think you can. Fake, I'm not risking it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hollow res yourself, perfect.
Where is he?
Stamina buffs on Hollow. Mark of the Wild, you know.
I'm slow on the kick.
Kill ads, kill ads, kill ads. AoE ads. Kill. Right, not
Yeah.
absolutely terrible, but
Not great.
Hey, the boots drop.
Hollow's bait worked, so that's good. Oh, people actually reserve shit on this boss. That's wild. Okay. Any blacksmiths here? Rules again for patterns is guild
Okay,
first,
we were in
and
the
then
top 10.
everybody else.
I made I think a number of backstabs when I had the cutthroat proc active. So that's a mistake. Whenever the cutthroat proc is active, you want to be sending an ambush instead of backstab. Or if it's active and you have 5 combo points, you want to finishing move, then ambush.
In case he
Alright.
decides that he wants to go blacksmithing. Bracers.
Beetle scaled wrist guards. I don't think we need any of the things that drop there.
Claws,
Defense,
can I give
wrist.
you Suited Disenchant for the night?
Gross.
I have 2 slots, but yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say no to that. Is there any other enchanter I can give this to?
I can disenchant.
Sebs, there you go.
Mobs are in.
Yeah, grounding's down. We have 800 shaman. Make sure groundings are down. Nobody should be getting MC'd. I'm still doing loot during this. I'm just gonna call it out as I do it. Leggings of immersion, leather legs, caster legs.
The frequent resets of the boss where he like despawns and splits himself were clearing my debuffs,
fake.
which is especially
We have
egregious
these
on
caster gloves.
my occult poison stacks. Was not happy with that. I should have what I should have done is I should have looked at the
Disenchant real quick.
roster
Seb.
ahead of time and seen that I was the only rogue, and then just brought my mutilate rogue instead. I kind of didn't realize at the beginning of this that I was going to be the only rogue, because other weeks when I had run this group, I had a mutilate rogue with me, and there were 2 rogues. So like I didn't have to worry so much about the occult poison stacks because the mutilate rogue would just handle them.
Reloading back in. And we'll pop more will buffs in this run than we normally do in others as well.
Attack here, poison that guy, poison that guy. They all have sebaceous poison. Don't know where any of these guys are. Okay.
I don't see the logs for that, so hopefully
Good.
they got captured though.
Yeah, it's captured.
Prefer running expose armor as mutilate. No,
Someone's
it's just
live
like if
logging
I'm
because it's
the
already updated on
only
Warcraft
rogue.
one.
Yeah, great.
I have to mute the comms constantly whenever I want to yap about something. If I'm the only rogue, then I'm responsible for both Expose Armor and Occult Poison. And then I would probably prefer to be Mutilate. The Mutilate just handles the Occult Poison way, way, way better than the Backstab Rogue does. Putting that up for all the casters. What the hell is that? An insane amount of fall damage.
There's a key on the big guy.
Can we get
Guys, that wasn't a
your
bad
words
kill.
out while we're
Like,
going?
honestly. Yeah, good comms. Get fear words out. How many do we have? We have 2 priests.
Alright, Fear
Nice. We'll make sure everybody's fear warded.
There's does someone want to be?
We're gonna struggle a lot on this boss. You need a lot of mobility on this boss because the bosses run around like crazy. Which is a problem. Because we need Poison Knife to apply our armor debuff so we don't get Shadow
Give,
Step.
give us some of those noted polls. Aren't you guys like a top speedrunning guild?
I wasn't in that run, but yeah.
Couldn't even Envenom there because I didn't get a single Occult Poison stack. Evade, cool. Good. One more pack of trash. Yeah, I mean, all the melees are
nature too.
like really needing to put up a lot of debuffs because we have very few.
Yeah. So for this fight, the only way we get cucked is if we have to deal with like the bugs running around like crazy. Every single person needs a fumigator here. Cthun, Yabby, we're gonna have you guys 2 tanking, so it shouldn't be nearly as bad. Yabby, I'm gonna have you on Yaj and Kree. Okay.
No Whirring Gator, no Phase 7 Bislis are in the works. We don't have finalized item information. I do not want to waste my time putting together Bislis with item versions that aren't final, with no knowledge of how the raid works, no knowledge of any proc rates of items or things like that.
X runs around like mad, gay.
Don't worry, when the information's actually available, I will do that work.
You need to make sure you're saving Urshock the Taunt back. Your damage on that mob until its kill target doesn't matter. So just like hold Urshock whenever you can on it.
Okay.
As soon as Yaj dies, we need every Starfall. So Sweat and Drunka, your Starfalls alone should be enough. Use fucking like Chain Lightnings, Frozen Orbs, like all the things to AoE. Everybody needs to use Fumigator as well. If you don't have a Fumigator, get one from somebody. And is there anybody that has an assloaded bag space? Because I have greens I can give you as well throughout this run.
What do we need here? 8 minutes on that. 3 minutes on that. We need a
Okay, so
new
you will make some free money then throughout this run.
food.
Trade Yabby for Fumi, but I'm not gonna. I have a bunch. I'm just not gonna give a bunch. I'm just gonna give you a single. Cause I mean, I'm just gonna give you one.
Take my gold, damn it!
We're missing like 4 fear words. It's Yabby, Sokun, Edie, Standard Bank, Chicken Clouds.
There we go. Buffs are up.
I'll be
They're
like,
they're pretty
minute or
focused
two.
on this one. They're really
Or
trying to
just
go
to do
fast
that.
here.
Just pop my nature. Need 2 minutes so I can have lit for this fight.
We want nature and we want arcane.
I'm gonna be back behind and like.
The nature damage, there's like AoE poison and there's poison clouds on the ground. The arcane is for the hard mode mechanic, the like ghosts that spawn and then do arcane explosions. We're certainly going to take some arcane damage from that.
Roll on this. If anybody wants an SR, go ahead and roll on this. Top roll gets an SR. It's going to be blazing because he rolled 100.
Oh.
blazing. You know what, let me roll as well just to see.
This is the loot system
99.
for this guild or this run. You start with 3 soft reserves, but then whenever the raid leader says that we want to pop new world buffs, you get to roll. And if you have these world buff items to use for the raid, and you win the roll, you use them, and then you get to pick an additional soft reserve. And it's a really good system because it incentivizes people to get them, and you don't have to like badger people into getting them, or like one person goes and gets like 10 copies and they're the only one who did anything, so then that feels bad for them. This system's great, I think.
What we're gonna do is we're all gonna get on our mounts. We're gonna get into this corner here, where standard bank is. Visa is going to drop a stone claw totem and project it forward when we're ready. And then as soon as they start aggroing Visa, you just run past this line and they'll reset. We'll all be mounted. We'll just go in position.
And nobody do anything at all.
Yeah, you can't
Nothing
press
that makes
anything.
you gain any resources. Nothing at all. Like you need
Gotta-
to be like you're
No
dead.
abilities. No
You need to
abilities.
think you're dead.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone is ready. So Viz, I'm giving you a pull 8, and then go ahead do your thing.
Give me 1 second. My stone claw has 10 seconds left on it.
Okay. So ignore this timer, guys.
Oh, we got both potions up now.
You could start like a pull 10 now.
Okay. I have a pull 8 macro, so I'll just wait 2 seconds. There's the pull 8.
There we go. Not touching any
You're
buttons
waiting, you're doing
whatsoever. Dismounted.
You can walk into the room now. It shouldn't do anything. Alright, poison cleansing totems down as we're going in. Poison cleansing totems. At position. Are we ready to fucking crank here?
This is the spot for Youge. Picked the wrong spell. Too slow.
Poison
I'm
cleansing
feared.
totems?
I got feared.
No tremor?
How the fuck did I get feared too?
I don't have skull.
Kill this quickly. Alright, be ready a fumigator, be ready a fumigator. In. Fumigator now. Drunka, can you get blazing up?
Boss is next. I think it's Vam.
I taught on Vem Mist. Hold on. Never mind, we got it.
Everybody should be on Vem right now. Lip if you need to. Get ready to get on Kree in a sec.
Yeah.
How did we get feared?
I think
I
maybe...
think the fear word went away when we reset.
Yeah. It took too long, like we got the poison volley. I'm guessing we also got a fear.
Oh, fucking rip. Okay. Yeah, so maybe the Stone Claw's not to play then. Maybe it's just literally a searing or some shit. Yeah, that must be it. We must have gotten feared during that. Okay.
I've seen other groups like try to hide.
So
in the
that
other
was pretty
corners,
scuffed.
but
That
for
was
some reason
not
they
good.
somebody would end up pulling them towards. But
No, we've never had that happen ever.
You think that like because of the way it was pulled that the fear words went away?
Yeah, because the thing casted fear on us as it was running towards us. And if you're looting, you're griefing yourself. Don't loot anything right now.
Simon, can you do an Oni for me? What do you mean?
I'm gonna be standing here until this poison goes
like
away.
in Season of Discovery
Blazing,
Onyxia? I can
you
do
got
that.
fucked by the boss because Yabby got feared.
Classic Era Onyxia?
That's
I can log
unfortunate.
into my Naxbis Classic Era character.
Alright, but now the actual fight we've been fucking waiting for. This should be a crank. Hippo, Blazing. I hope you guys have your like lip AoE taunt macros ready to go because that's going to be pretty big.
I'm gonna go ahead and do trash.
Yeah, that's fine. Zabs, you can go towards trash. I'm not going to loot any of this until poison goes away.
I'm wondering if it's even worth going AoE spec for this. I feel like you guys are going to crank the ads so fast.
You should though, still. I'm just
Okay.
checking. The faster the ads die, the better it is for our parse because there's less fucking chaos. Yabi, Sakun, if you want to call your taunts, like that's fine too. I know it's going to be spammy because you're both shaman, but if everybody clears comms, basically Yabi's taunt lasts 2 seconds, Sakun's taunt lasts 2 seconds. They both have a 5-second cooldown, so there should be 1 second of it not being taunted if we do this properly. It's unfortunate though.
Weemender, all the add-ons, UIs, and Weakora are
Sartura
listed.
should be good as long as we're...
Are listed on the Discord. You can check it out there. There's also a YouTube video that shows you all the stuff I'm using, and it's linked in the chat for you.
Get some off spec rolls. And a main spec roll going to Vez. Shadow resist ring.
We got the pat.
Oh,
Yabi says you have too many of that item
Extras,
already.
We got
extra
more
mobs
pad.
in.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Extra
got
pack
punted.
of pinks and a pack of warriors.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause on loot for a second. So ignore loot.
I can use barrier if we need, but we kind of want
you
to
can-
Sartura.
You can, it's a, what, 3-minute cooldown?
Yeah.
You should be fine to use it. Should be good. We're gonna try some different things today. Well, that will take 2 minutes of prep time.
Oh yeah, you're right. Right on.
Okay.
Finish.
Let me know when you guys are like out of the fucking dangerous area of that. It doesn't look good right now.
We got a bunch of shamans that can toss heals too, guys.
I can't even get against the wall.
And
Dude,
just
it's-
everybody use like ancestral guidance and shit. Does
They're
every shaman
struggling.
run that? Ellie's as well?
They're struggling. This was a big pull.
Please run
Earth Shield.
Alpha.
No.
Stone.
Oh. No, this would be is it legs?
Pushback.
Yeah. Yeah, Ellie's run Earth Shield for in case they pull threat like I did on the Bug Trio.
Alright, I'm doing loot now. Rest
Okay.
Robes.
Made it out of combat.
Kinda bad.
Use my fucking. Like we got one more group.
Check off spec. I say they're kinda bad in Chickos. Yeah, and I need that. Chest.
I mean,
Disenchanting to Zabsham. Alright, we're good.
What's the damage breakdown? AoE,
I
flame
can't,
shock,
uh,
and
take
lightning
any
shield.
more grays. It's making my
That's fine.
inventory all fucked up.
Yeah, all good, all good.
Backstabs and crimson tempests from me.
Drunk has got space, he has 48. Yeah, he definitely wants Grays, so we will trade him the shit then.
Graze for days.
Are you guys at the boss? Not good to go?
There's one pat left.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, we're engaged with the last trash pack right now.
I'll be right there.
Rollins, get your rolling thunder stacks on this mob, on these.
Okay, this is going to be like an
Shaman's good
insane
with
fight.
their rolling thunders, or do we need
Yep.
like?
I'm good on mine.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think we're good.
You guys are done with trash, Blue?
Yep.
Okay, if you're a melee and you have Stone Shield and you want to do the Stone Shield tech, you're welcome to do that. But for right now, everybody pop a Shadow Protection Potion. Was it Shadow or Arcane? It's Arcane, right? What does it do?
Shadow. When we click this, it becomes the curse.
It'll become the curse? Okay, I hit it.
Yeah.
Sure. Everybody
Oh,
hit a
shit,
Shadow
I just-
Protection?
I just hit a nature by accident, so that's fun.
The sleeping bag doesn't work anymore.
Sleeping Bag doesn't work anymore. Yeah, they fixed it. You can't log out in it now. Outside.
You
Okay.
guys better not ruin this outside.
All right.
I quit the game if they don't let sleeping bag work outside, like become rested area.
Blazing, that's fine. We'll wait 2 minutes. We're gonna try to amp magic everybody in the raid this time. and see how much the Shadow Curse does. Like, we'll analyze logs afterwards, but theoretically speaking, that should be minimal compared to the 150 extra healing everybody's going to take. So we will see how this goes.
Get Boomy Thorns up on everybody.
Yeah, good comms. Thorns the raid as well.
If you need snowballs, ask Kimmy. I've got 60 on me.
We're going in sub 2 minutes.
Do we want to make use of target dummies?
If we have target dummies, absolutely, you can drop them in the middle. So the way we're going to
need
do
a
this,
lip
because our
during the
composition,
fight.
as you can see, is not good for this.
I don't think I can
For
put another potion.
grabbing the ads. We don't have. If we had a warrior tank, this would be different. We're just gonna have Cthun and Yabby. You guys are just going to hit fucking your flame shocks to try to keep everything there. And if you want to try Stone Claws, because my thought is if it resets threat and starts running around and Stone Claw is there, Stone Claw is technically gonna taunt and act like a dummy in that regard, right? So if you want to test Stone Claw
Rebuff.
today, that would be great.
This is
if it
like
does,
our
This boss has our
secret
gloves,
parts
by the
we're
way.
trying to do here,
Gloves
right?
of enforcement.
yeah,
we're
this
open
is
for
Giga
off of this
parts.
one.
So
If you need a target dummy, trade Yabby. This will be funded.
You should be
by,
able to look now. They should
by
be
by
revealed.
somebody like me. So just
Let's see.
trade me for if you want one.
Do we have competition on any of our items? No. That's awesome. Look at that.
who died?
1,
Blazing,
2,
Jake, and
3.
Scoons.
No
We're gonna need another round
competition.
of buffs.
Love that.
I'm doing a roll on this if you want to drop buffs.
Wait.
You gotta log in quick.
I'm going.
If you want another SR, holy fuck, man. It's gonna be Drunka unless you beat a 99.
Yeah, never mind.
Are you guys,
99?
I better see 20 target dummies.
What's not reserved that we could
Go ahead,
get a
Drunka.
crack at?
Go ahead,
You have to be engineering for target dummies, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm special.
What I want every shaman to do here is you're all gonna drop Stone Claws. When we project totems as our first global, I want you to project your totems into where homie's flying around and shit. We're just gonna see what it does, that's all. Okay? We're gonna try some Stone Claw tech on this. If you want to also drop Tranquil Air in your groups, one of you, there's 3 shamans in every fucking group. Except for group 4, obviously, we don't need Tranquil Air there, but every other group, if you want to drop Tranquil Air, that's going to help as well.
So do you
Available?
want means
We already have this though.
chain drop Stone Claw every time it's up?
If it's working, yes. So you can kind of make that determination as you're going. Everybody else doesn't need to chain drop it, it's the global. I more mean like on the start of the fight, if you want to drop that before you project, that should be good.
Click that off.
Yeah. Okay, Drunka, another SR on caster tier, +1 caster.
Yeah, we're losing thunder the longer we sit here.
Yeah, we're going. Here's a ready check. Did you drop the buffs, Drunka, already? You did, right?
Yeah, I did.
Why does Jik not have buffs? Or Jik, did you unruin your shit?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, you'll remember to reboot after this fight.
Okay. I don't have the
You
faint
mark a skull.
defensive on this character because that's associated with the Night Slayer Thrill set, and we don't have that. So faint is not going to give me AoE damage reduction.
Go first. Unfortunately, I've never heard your voice, so I'm assuming you're not going to call anything, but you will do the first lip taunt, and then Hippo, you're going to do the next, okay? Everybody mount up. All you're trying to do is keep them still. You're all gonna, when we get into the corner, I want you to redrop your totems. And then we're gonna go. You can use your...
We going this time? Or waiting?
No, you know what? Give it a sec. There's still people at the back. Let them fly over this next time, and then we're going.
Okay.
Alright. Here they go. Everyone move up. You're ready to move past this as soon as they go a little bit more left. Hug the side, hug the side, hug the side. Good. Redrop your totems. Remember, we're still single targeting to some degree.
Okay.
Do what you can. Here they come.
fumigators too.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm getting.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, it should just be spam taunts for you guys now on Sartura after the sad dice.
Okay. First taunt there. Yabby. Got it now.
Okay, can we get a combat res Drunka on?
Cooldown from the last time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get that. I got punted. Just let me know when you taunt.
Guys, this is like
not good.
It's fine. Alright,
okay.
Yeah. Just make sure this doesn't move anymore.
Taunted.
It's on Cthun, it's on Yabby. It's on Tide Pods, Jake.
Taunting. Alright.
You
We're
guys are taunting at the
overlapping.
exact same time, every single time.
You taunt first. Taunt first.
Oh, call poison dropped.
Yep. Taunting. Mine missed.
Alright, taunting.
Trying to watch my health
Taunting
so I
back.
can lip as soon as I need to.
Mine's dropping.
Taunting.
Taunting back.
I have to stay on this boss to keep my debuffs up. Alright, we just lip at this point because it's
Try to drop
almost
Stoneclaw during this.
Taunting back.
Taunting.
Taunting back.
Buried. Alright.
Yeah, that
What do we
didn't go
get?
as well as we wanted it to go.
Not
There's nothing.
the
I think
gloves.
the negative part of this comp is there's nothing to hold them in place. Shaman tanks don't have AoE taunt, so that was kind of ass. But
damn,
it is what it is.
Oh well.
I think the best way I've seen this done is the 3 rogue.
Yeah, three rogue, but 3 rogue for sure. Or any really 1 warrior tank with shockwave just crushes it, right? Like you shockwave and then you just kill everything. Fine. I'm doing loot real quick.
Fumigator
So bear
did
tank,
5.2 thousand damage. Damage done. Can we do like damage done by spell? See how much total damage our raid did with Fumigator? I don't think we can see that. Enemy damage taken. Damage taken by spell. There we go. Did I have the best Fumigator? Is that... No. My Fumigator dealt the most damage to me. That's what that's showing. Alright, whatever. Yeah, maybe the gloves are in the box. It's a chance. It's not a... It's a... It could happen. Alright, the box is being opened. Pay attention to the loot window for gloves of enforcement. Boots of the Fallen Hero is what dropped. Schematic Obsidian Scope. This character is mining and leatherworking, so no go on this character.
Pots.
I brought some right now. Yeah.
I got some for you.
Blazing, do you want this?
Okay. Their strategy to enter the Fankriss fight is to use Invisibility Potion. Sounds pretty great. So, like, you all Invis Potion, and then you run into the middle of the room.
We're gonna be
and then-
invis-spotting for this. Just if you don't have an invis spot, say something now.
Cthulhu's gonna need one.
Then you, like, start DPSing on him all immediately
Remember,
at
any
the same
action
time.
you take after you popped invis spot means that you're gonna get ducked. Because you're gonna get pulled out, and it's gonna ruin everything for everyone.
What do we do with the invis pod here?
Just don't pop it until I tell you to pop it. And after you pop it in invis pot, Don't fucking press anything at all. Not like take your well, you can't take your hands off your keyboard. Don't press any fucking binds. Walk and that's it.
We're
You can't
gonna-
shapeshift. You can't fucking drop a totem. You can't do anything. If you need an Invispot, trade Standard Bank. I bought them for 4G pre-raid. You're welcome to give me 4G or you can just take them. I don't care either way.
Yeah, what we're doing is we're just invis potting up to Fankriss so we don't pull him from range instead.
Yeah, we're not Invispotting right now, so please don't. pop in right now.
Okay.
There's a very specific way we have to do it, and we're going to be trying a new position today because we have Shaman, so we're going to try to pre-pop totems before we do Invis-spots.
Wrath of the Swarm. Oh, this is the enchanting thing.
Okay. Hopefully that's everyone. Nope, not yet.
Damage and healing with spells, increasing attack power by 40. That's this buff.
I don't think we can like pull anything on this side.
Fresher lightning shields now.
Okay.
Or halfway through, if you can remember.
10-minute timer will be fine.
All right.
I don't know about that one.
Let's press W a little bit here and move forward. And try not to drop totems as we're going, guys. I see like a ton of totems in the back, which is fine, but if you have totems up, try to move them along with you.
Goddamn totems. Every time.
There's always one fucking drone that manages to find my ass. Leave me alone.
I got the big guy on me. In the back.
That's your fault for DPSing.
I guess so.
I did a slash target gilded and didn't see it, so I don't think it's here.
I saw it at Sartura and at the trio, so it's probably up there in the room too.
All right, moving through.
Yeah. For Fankriss, guys, we're going to send all of our AoE damage like right off the rip so that you don't start AoEing ads. We're still going to 2-tank this for Fankriss. It's going to be let's have Yabby start boss. Yabby at like 6 stacks or something. Cthun, you and Yabby are gonna switch, so Cthun you're gonna grab boss.
Okay.
And until that point, Cthun just grab ads. The big snakes
drones
count
on me.
towards logs, guys. So just be mindful of that. If you're going to Starfall and shit like that, you may pull aggro. So I would recommend Starfall like first global when we come out of stealth. Same thing with like frozen auros and shit, like very fucking early. Alright, don't go past this spot over here because we don't want to drag poison anywhere else. Kill all this shit now.
So it sounds like we're not intentionally killing the worms, like we're just staying on boss.
You're just gonna do as much single target damage as humanly possible, yeah.
That's real simple. I love it when the raid leader tells me that.
Yeah, you just fucking crank.
Yeah, get deep into that rotation.
Yeah, like this is where I want you to stare at your fucking bars like mad here. Like optimize every single button press here. Alright,
I
get
can
to
do
the
that.
top. Narc, Vez,
Get to
Jake,
this
move up,
first
move
one.
up, move up, move up, move up, move up. You're gonna aggro some
Vic.
shit, and it's gonna
Vic.
fucking aggro. All right, everybody stand here now. We're not doing anything for a little while. We're gonna pop a nature protection potion. Did anybody die? We did have deaths. Well, this is one of those runs, so we're gonna be dropping world buffs again. Here's a roll for an extra SR.
27.
If you would like to drop world buffs, if you've already won one roll, you can't win
Unlucky.
until everybody else has won a roll. Okay, lovely. I don't know what I need right now, but I will figure it out within the next minute. I'm dropping world buffs. I'll do +1 on the gloves.
Do we need another scroll?
I got
You'll probably
46
do.
minutes on mine.
I can.
I don't see mine up, so yeah, we will.
I'm gonna run
Guild
out of
Bank is
these
funding me.
squiddies.
Yeah, if you're welcome
You
to.
got it.
talk.
I scroll this.
You can rebuff, you can world buff inside raids. Yeah, indeed you can. In Season of Discovery, they added it with Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. These items, they're consumables. And they just, like, this one does DMF buff, this one does Songflower, this one does Rend buff, this one does ZG buff. This one does Onyxia, and this one does all 3 of the Darmal world buffs. They're kind of expensive and difficult to get, not turbo expensive, but yeah, basically, like, if you come super well prepared, you can just repop world buffs inside a raid. And, like, the funniest shit is when you see people that, like, die mid-fight, they get battle resed, and they pop world buffs just for themselves. Shadow.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain this real quick for everyone so you understand what's happening here. Have lips ready to go. You will likely have to lip at some point. Actually, no, you won't be able to lip. Actually, sorry, ignore what I said there. If healers want to save and like their shit and not stealth in, like I'll likely do some at druid where lip is more valuable. We're gonna basically go back to these mobs here, see where Skull is and X is here. We're gonna go to these fucks. We're gonna stand there and kill them there. They're gonna drop poison pools. They're gonna curse us. We're gonna decurse everybody. We're gonna get out of the poison. We're gonna move up to the other side completely. And then we're going to do a pull 13 after I call for invis pods.
Yeah, be ready.
Cool. Let's have everybody log in. We're gonna get this going in a sec. So we're gonna be pulling from the other side. So here, I'm gonna stand over here for a second. We're gonna climb that. And we're gonna try to jump down on the right side without jumping. And Invis, don't jump. You're gonna fall down basically onto the side. Ideally, we don't take fall damage. I hope to fucking god. We're testing this, so we're gonna find out pretty fucking quickly if this works or not. But for right now, make sure your Invis pots are on your bars, and you're ready to press them. Okay? Is there anybody on potion timer? Is anybody gonna fuck this up? Okay, Simon's got 30 seconds on his pot. Anybody else? Hit ready when your Invis pot timer is actually up.
Alright. So the whole point
Everybody
of the
needs to do this.
Invis potions are that we can enter the boss without it aggroing from like 80 yards away, right? So we can have everyone on top of the boss DPSing the very moment combat starts. Whereas, like, if we just walk up to him, he just aggroes and combat starts, and no one's in position to deal any damage.
Everybody move up to here. Every single person move up to this side. Right here, because then when you drop a poison pool, it'll be somewhere here. Kill this shit, kill this shit. Did we starfall?
I don't think he's Starfall. I think that's just staying on.
No, he's Starfall.
Shit.
Okay, well, decurse, 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 decurse. Everybody move up to the other side over here.
Full
Move up to the
duration
other
of
side
the
here.
curse.
Get up, get up, get up. Drop your totems up here quick. And then we're gonna jump down to the right side here. Okay. Drop your totems. I'm doing an invis pot time now. Everybody pop your invis pots right now. Go. Follow standard bank. We move. We move as a unit. We move as a unit. When I see 8 seconds left, I'll do a pull 8. There's a pull 8.
There's a pet. There's a pet. There's a pet on stealth. I don't know if it pulls.
Oh Jesus Christ! 3, 2, 1, pull.
Oops. Yeah, just let me know when you get like 6 stacks.
Got it. Yeah, sure.
Oh shit! I thought you said taunt it.
No.
You're good. Yeah, it's coming in. Coming in.
Alright, I'm at 6.
Okay.
Alright, make sure to grab all that, guys. Grab all that.
Taunting Fankriss now.
Oh, that sucks.
What did I do? I hit a button that was wrong. I don't know what it was. Okay, I think that was decent. Didn't mean
Not
to open
terrible.
my bag there, but
What?
whatever.
Yeah, how'd you die? Just tanking snakes?
Yeah, but it was also my bad because I was hard casting.
Pretty
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, definitely
strong
don't hard
kill, I
cast when
think.
snakes are on you because they fucking hit hard.
7K crank.
Did anybody get any parts on that? Because I felt like that wasn't that bad. That was a minute kill.
We had to. That was some big DPS.
I mean, Zabs both 98s
barely
on
out of the
not
top 10.
terrible. That was decent.
I mean, that's better than a 90 I had on that previously, so I'll take it.
Yeah, 100%. Okay.
Yeah, I got fucked up.
Jaw the Sandweaver. I'm assuming this is.
Oh, was any of the loot actually good? Let me see.
Hunter, Barrel.
Hunter Bass.
Okay, it's going to Raz.
Everybody nature pot now and swap to frost weapons.
Good comms. Yeah, pop your nature's
Make
now.
sure Frost
Dominance,
Shock is on your
command.
bars, shamans.
Yeah, none of
When
that's
is it
good.
off your bars? What the fuck?
I'll tell you this right now. I've run into the situation where I had somebody was like, I don't have Frost Shock on my bars. I knew somebody that didn't have it learned.
Yeah, I wouldn't. We wouldn't slot those people.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
leggings here. Drunka,
So-
I know you're trolling. There's a 0% chance of that.
No fetish. Oh
Well,
yeah,
I'm
no
sure
I
fetish.
would
Sand
drag him on for
Sandweaver.
this boss only.
Yeah, because you're bad. Then I don't know what to tell you, man.
One observation there: someone fucked up with pet, but it didn't seem like the boss noticed at all. So maybe it doesn't matter.
I have no clue. Because with Succubus, it's fine. Succubus works with other pets. The boss notices. This is Dr. MD, PhD, and Sweat Shack.
It was a wolf, and I'm almost.
This was like a cat.
No, that was
Yeah.
a cat.
That was a cat.
Kitty cat.
Oh, was it a cat?
I think the hunter pets get more leeway than the warlock ones.
Yeah, the
Maybe
Felguard definitely aggros because we've wiped on Ebon Rock Flamegore like that with Invis.
I know with pets, mobs only detect them once every 5 seconds. So there's like a 5-second pulse, and if it's in radius, it will aggro. Whereas like players have a much smaller like interval that mobs like check if they're in radius to aggro. So we might have
Jeff,
just got really lucky, or it just doesn't aggro on pets.
Jeff, you did
Yeah.
like a pull 8, right?
Yeah.
If you did a pull 8, then yeah, we were in range that entire time.
So were you guys able? So you were able to project your totems when we climbed up the right side and shit? Like that wasn't an issue? Because
Yeah,
like
mine shot
what I was
right
nervous
past.
about was fall damage, but we didn't seem to take fall damage there because we went like we hugged the right when we jumped down, and then you were all able to project totems. That's good. We'll watch that back on Simon's VOD in the future, so just so the other groups can see.
You can watch how I forgot to project mine because I was trying to get threat.
Are we sending a single frozen orb at the start and then double at the
Nope.
end?
We're not sending any frozen orbs at the start. This is going to be frost shocks and ice lance spam, and then at the ending it's going to be frozen orb, cold snap frozen orb. Okay, positions for this. Oh fucking, this is going to be. Okay. Pretend we're at 6 o'clock here.
Where
Do this
am I
however you
going?
want. This back left, which is from 9 to 12, assuming we're at 6 right now. That's like over here. Is going to be group 1.
That's where we go.
Group 2, you're going to be at from 12 to 3, which is back right.
Back
Over
right.
here.
There.
Group 3 and 4, we're going to be spread out. No, let's actually do group 3 minus standard bank. So we're going to have Hemi, Drunka, Clouds, Jik. I'm going to have you guys just to the left of where we are.
Here.
And group 4 plus me, and that should make up for the healing, like the healers and tanks, will be
They'll
on the
be
right
here.
of where we are. Okay?
Okay. So we're going to this
Frost
region.
shock fucking galore. If you have Barovs, use Barovs here. And we're just gonna crank the fuck out of this guy. No frozen orbs in the beginning at all. Frozen orbs only when he gets back together. And we're not gonna send the frozen orbs right away. We're going to make sure the tank has complete threat, because the threat like is fucking dicey when it comes back to that. And we'll go from there. Okay, Yabby popped that for himself, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Okay, that's pretty much it. Everybody should have nature protection up. Here's a ready check, and then we're going.
We put nature on the bar. That's good. Okay.
Poison cleansing totems, I shouldn't have to say that, obviously. But just keep them down. You don't need to respam them. We have some.
So normally I put frost oil on these weapons, but because I'm responsible for occult and sebaceous, and I'm backstab build, I just can't do both of these debuffs and contribute meaningfully to the frost attacks. So we're unfortunately just not doing that.
I'm giving you a pull 8. Cthun, Yabi, you're both pretty much tanking this. Actually, Cthun, if you want to use Frostbrand, you can as well. But
okay.
yeah. Because Yabi's got the tier, so you'll likely have a little bit more threat.
So all the cooldowns
Frost
go
shock
on the
galore, guys.
blobs at the end.
Make sure you're near your shamans.
Okay.
Melee. Everybody melee. We have a lot of casters. We're gonna need melee for this shit. We definitely need melee attacks here, guys.
Split shot, melee.
Every single person. I see people casting Wrath and shit, guys. In. Okay, now out for this. Use cooldowns here, minus fucking like frozen orbs.
No, that one.
Okay, we're nuking boss a little bit first before we do anything. Let's get boss to around, I don't know, fucking 10%. And shamans, you should still be frost shocking, just no frozen orbs yet.
Oof. Fresh nature protection. We have the debuff.
Help decurse, help heal, do all the things here. Okay, frozen orbs now, cold snap, frozen orbs again. Burn the fuck out of this.
Frozen.
Okay, good. Melee. Every single person melee. Every single person melee. I see Shadow Priest is back. Everybody in. We're committing. Fucking. This is unfortunate, but just melee, or it's a fucking wipe. All right. Not ideal, obviously, because we have fucking staves hitting at like 3% speed and shit, or 3 seconds and shit.
What do we got?
If we had Barovs, that wouldn't be that bad, but yeah. All right. Bis, Shaman gloves, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bis, Ellie, Shaman gloves. Good luck. Let's go to Jick. Rogue, Priest, Warlock. Top 2 rolls. Rogue, Priest, Warlock.
Simon's collection is growing.
One to Vez and the one to Tide Pods, but don't worry, we'll get 2 more off the next boss.
Well, that was
and then Narc already won one of these, so it says open roll for Mage, Warrior, Hunter. This is going to Narc.
Alright, so we have our stealth camouflage talent. We need the cloak.
We all here?
Yeah, Simon's gonna stealth through. Let him get a little bit of distance before you pull, like maybe like fucking 30 yards, 40 yards. Unless you already pulled.
Hold on. Yeah, we accidentally pulled some.
Yeah, that was on me. I got too close. But it's okay. I'm safely on my way.
Nice. Okay. If somebody didn't loot Fankriss, you can if you want to make a skinnable. It doesn't really matter though. Yabby, do you have your do you have an Ellie spec with a range and shit or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going forward. We're gonna click the crystal.
We're gonna try something today. Claus, do you by chance have a tank spec on your lock?
He's AFK right now, I think.
Okay. I'll ask him when he's back.
Probably didn't need to use that distract. This room frequently needs distract. These mobs move pretty quick, and they are very scary.
I only have 2 tanking specs. One's with the range, the ones with the elemental devastation. Like
turn around. Yes. Okay.
You could just keep the range build and be fine.
Yeah.
Simon's 20 seconds out from the crystal. Good for a summon.
I just got back. Let me get to the group, and I'll drop a stone.
Right on.
Claus, do you have a tank spec out of curiosity?
I don't. I'm working on it though.
Okay.
We summon.
I don't know how far these guys go.
Hey,
The crystal is clicked.
What's this crystal tech? Does it like make the ads easier or something?
Yeah, so it evolves the debuff. So we no longer have to deal with the spread out mechanic while doing this bullshit trash.
Clutch.
Perfect, got the summon. I'm back with the group.
Nice. Okay, let's keep pulling.
Okay. Re-up the poisons.
Who's the puller?
I'll pull because I have ice block. Worst case scenario.
We need fresh on the 1 hour buffs. 1.
You guys might want to back up a little bit more and let him come to us.
3.
Jib, click off now.
Singer first.
Easy peasy.
So next week is the last week to parse.
Yep.
I mean, at least they gave us a 1 week notice, right?
Or 2 week notice, you mean? Last week was like 1 week, right? Or last phase?
Last
phase was hey, we're done.
Yeah, it was the same week. So if you already parsed and after, like, during the week, you got screwed. Or you didn't know, I mean.
Which we already did because they announced it like at the end of the week.
Where did Fanny come from?
I've been here the whole time. I'm always sneaking around.
Oh boy.
How was your vacation, Fanny?
You guys cranking over there or what?
I'm streaming if you want to watch.
It's a pretty good patty. I think this is one of our best patties that we've had.
Oh, I just saw you streaming. I didn't see before. Doing some fresh Alterac Valley. It's pretty awful.
This might be the last trash pack shamans for Rolling Thunder. I'm not sure.
Let me know if you want, Fanny. I can queue with you.
What does that mean? You have a fresh character?
No, I was talking about my SOD character, but obviously it's not there anymore.
Alright, nature protection.
Okay.
Firewater?
We tested some shit here yesterday. We're gonna need invis pots here. If you need an invis pot, get one from somebody. This is the last boss we're gonna use invis pots on.
I just drank a nature.
Yeah, all good. Everybody drink a nature right now then. Every
I wish I
single
would
nature
have known
protection
we
right now.
needed an invis pots.
That's fine. I brought extras for that reason. We're good.
Okay. Waiting on you, Jiv.
Yeah, I'm at the back looting like a bunch of shit and stuff. Just make sure you've popped your natures right now.
Yep, I'm gonna log out to say Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hemi, you gotta expect the unexpected.
I mean, I had everything else except that. We haven't used invis pots since fucking.
Well, we've been using them in the other raids, but like my thing is if I put something like that onto the patty and stuff, I'll at least bring enough for
I've
one
been traveling,
boss worth.
so I haven't been paying attention to the Discord. That's all it is.
So good. All right, if you need an invis pot, trade Standard Bank. I don't have many left.
Just like on Fankriss, where like the boss has a super giga large aggro radius, if you just walk up to it, combat starts and you don't actually start dealing damage till like 4 seconds later, 5 seconds later. So we're gonna do the same thing we did with Fankriss, which is everyone in the raid pops an invis potion, and then we walk in and we're all on top of the boss in position, and we can all go from the moment the combat starts.
You know what? You can You can be tank. Stay tank. Stay tank. It's fine.
No.
In case.
Log back out.
I have invis pots. You're still okay to trade me. I have 5 total. I need 1 for myself, so I can give out 4 more. I can give out 3 more. I can give out 2 more. And I have 1 more that I can give out. That's it. I can't give out any more than that. Anybody else need an invis pot? At all? Or are we good?
Oh, I should put those back on the bar. There we go. Food buff is up. Beer buff is up. Juju power duration is good. All my buff durations are good right now. Okay. We're looking
Okay,
good.
accept that.
Sorry.
Okay, Shamans, what we're gonna do on this fight is we're gonna go into the room on the right side when she's on the left side. We're gonna drop all the totems, and then I'm gonna call for an invis pot when she starts getting around middle-ish. And then we're all gonna move the fuck up. I'll do a pull 15-ish at that point. We'll all move up, and then position. First global, you project your totems. You should be in range. When you invis, make sure you don't go out of range of your totems. You're going 30 yards, and that's it. Okay?
You can also like just put them here if you wanted to.
You can, but you can get it closer, and you can get her to fly in that direction, so you'll be able to project a lot easier. We tested this yesterday as well. It makes it a little bit easier.
You can actually, as long as you're in line of sight, you can project them 70 yards away. I was fucking around with it.
Are you sure? Because I've projected them. Anytime I go more than 30, I feel like they don't move.
You can't project them in front of you. You have to project them at your feet. But you can do it farther away if you do it that way.
Oh, interesting.
That's
okay.
interesting.
Yeah, if shamans don't know by now, like totem projection is stupid.
I usually project them 30 in front of me from 30 behind me, so I do the 60 or whatever it is. Okay, we are good on nature protections. Cooldowns over here. Vez, do you use like MRT or anything to track defensive cooldowns?
I have it on my frames, like tank
Okay,
cooldowns, yeah.
We're gonna, just so Yabby can get like his lava burst cast off on pull. Drunka, you're going to Barkskin Yabby on pull.
Okay.
Sweat Shack, you're gonna bark Yabby at around 45%. As soon as it hits 35-ish, Vez, you're gonna hit him with the paints up.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, Sweat, you're not gonna bark him at that time. Vez, at 35, you're gonna hit him with the paints up.
35.
And then out of the paints up, you're gonna barrier him. When you barrier Vez, call that you're barriering. Sweat, you're gonna also barkskin. So we're gonna double up on barkskin barrier. Yabby, you use your own wall.
Final challenge. I'm always going agility on boots because the move speed boot enchant does not stack with the move speed granted from Zandalar world buff. And I just assume that I'm always going to have this world buff active. If I didn't think I would always have this world buff active, I would be putting move speed on my boots. Because it's way more important than 7 agility.
Into a good spot right now. We're gonna have to move very soon. Blazing Center Valley at around like 35% as well, like 20% or some shit. Everybody move up. Everybody move up till here. I'm gonna pop your invis pots in a sec, okay? Stand here, stand here, stand here. Everybody pop your invis pots. Did somebody go in combat? Yeah, you can drop your totems. Invis pot now, invis pot now. Every single person invis.
Someone's not invis.
Someone's not invis.
Viz-X, get back.
Viz, get the fuck back.
And and Hemi.
Alright, that was
Done.
Scuffed.
I was invis. I straight up
You weren't
was.
invis if she targeted you. It's fine.
I'll show the cooldown in a second.
That's fine. I'm not saying you weren't. You pressed a totem. You pressed something. Otherwise, it wouldn't have happened. It's okay.
I'm silenced.
Same.
I didn't get to bark. Sorry. I just
Poison cleanse. Good.
Got that debuff.
That 52%. Chunka hit him with a. No, you already did. Okay, it's fine. Yabby wall if you haven't. Yeah, make sure your stone shield's up, Yabby. You're definitely gonna need it.
Bad PK global. I didn't need
Okay,
to
then
do
you're fine.
that.
I forgot to tell you to log out. You're fine. You have barrier. Let's get a bark on you as well. Sweat. Bark. And paints up out of that barrier. Paints up, paints up, paints up. Okay, you have 2 seconds of cooldowns left, Yabby. You gotta use anything you have here. Rally if you haven't. We don't have anything. So this is just spam the fuck
I
out of
still
them.
have the cloak on. No. I just realized it.
Yeah, 2 people or Yabby or Hemi, you must have pressed something. Like there's no other
I mean,
explanation for why it
I'll go back
targeted
and
you.
look at the replay, but
He elemental mastery, for sure.
I went before that. I tried to I pressed it before I invised. I don't know.
Well, it
I
targeted
did
you
the
and
same
you
I've
already
made
know.
that
too.
mistake
Like I
before.
invised and I don't know. I must have pressed something.
I've made that mistake before. Yep. I noticed right at the end when like I was at like 20 energy and it said not enough for Envenom and I'm like, what? Envenom's supposed to cost 17. Then I realized the problem. Are there any classes with mana problems? I don't really know what you mean by mana problems. Like, do you want your class to just cast the max rank, highest damage ability, highest mana cost ability every second and never run out of mana? I don't know. I don't play mana bar classes. I don't really care what they do or don't do. Alright, so the pull for the Huhuran was scuffed because we had a couple people not be invisible. So they aggroed it from super far away, which is exactly what we were trying to avoid. You can hit your frost protection potion right now for twin Emps. Don't die, don't be bad. What dropped in the chest? Gauntlets of Kalimdor, Idol of Feline Ferocity, Obsidian Shotgun. Temple Ninja says you just got your Sandstalker ankle guards from Zerillis by watching your video. Thanks, bro. You're very welcome. Alright, here we go.
Let's say that you sign up on your shaman Zabs for a run, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna have signups for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. If you sign up on your shaman and we realize that okay, you're cranky on your shaman, but we don't need you until Cthun because we're gonna sub my tank, so my shaman out on Cthun, because you'll do more damage than me as Ellie. We would ask you to throw your whole lockout and come in for just Cthun. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that's what we're gonna do, but that's an example of something that we could
gotcha.
do, right? So that's where we're gonna ask people to not get saved, and we'll have our rosters will be 30 people per, and we'll swap people in and out.
That sound like there will or won't be patty runs.
There will be patty runs as well, yeah. Patty runs, all patty runs will likely be Monday though. We might send one on Friday. We'll likely still send one on Friday actually, but then we'll send the other ones on Monday. Monday for sure, for sure.
For the one face Cthun boys, it's happening.
It is happening 100%.
Has any guild done it yet, or would we be the first?
Nobody's done it yet, and people may have done it, but people aren't sharing their logs right now. So I don't think anybody wants to show what tech they've used. We're just gonna keep our logs open.
What was that?
Lava bird.
What happened?
What?
He one-shot himself, I think.
Oh yeah, I went down to like 25% because I was allowed
Meteor,
first to myself.
meteor.
Oh shit!
Drunko
I hit
might die
myself for
because he's out of here with
all of my health.
Unfortunately, watch Drunko. And Cthun as well. Watch them both.
I think someone has plague.
Thunderclap meteor.
The people with plague are out. I'm watching them both right now. Cthun and Drunko.
It's just the most damaged one, probably. We're healing though.
Alright, chill. Don't pull for a second. Don't pull.
Alright, 2 people.
I did lava burst myself. That's fun.
At least if you had blasted lands, it was probably almost gone.
Oh no, I'm not giving a shit about blasted lands.
Alright, let's move up. Is the last guy here?
Yeah.
Yes, we have one more.
Cool. Oh jeez.
Oh, more fire. Sabs, did you do the same thing?
No, meteor almost killed me.
Good thing we pre-popped our frost.
Frost plots, tech W.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hey man, it's like I said, just don't die.
Click that off, Jiv.
Alright, for this fight, I want to try something, so we're just gonna say fuck it and try it. Yabby, you're gonna wear your tank gear. We're going to give you bark skins and shit. And, like, so you have no pushback. And we're gonna have you tank on the left side. And we'll see how that works on threat. I feel like it's gonna be ass on threat.
On the left side? Wait, how is this different than what I normally do?
Because if we put the raid with you,
You're gonna put the raid on the left side?
I'm thinking about it, potentially. Because if you put the raid on the left side, and the casters are hitting the caster mob first, it could be a fucking crank.
Let's do it.
But at the same time, it could be really fucking bad as well, because I don't know how threat's gonna work, Yabby, on this. The Warlock tanks are solid for it. Shaman tanks can do it for sure with PI, NAC, all that other stuff. You know what? We're gonna do it the way we did it because I don't think our kill times are gonna be as much as they are in the other group anyway. So we'll have enough uptime on the caster guy when he ports. We can't have 2 ports. So like when he ports the one time, and the fight should be over after that. There shouldn't be another port after that.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, we could always try it out if we want to.
I'm confused.
We're
what they're doing.
super like
That's
caster
You have to keep
heavy
listening.
right now too.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll
So
figure
what
it
that
out.
means is because we're super caster heavy, caster guy is gonna definitely port. So what I would do if I was a caster is pop some of your cooldowns. When the caster guy ports, you'll do an absurd amount of fucking damage there when that happens. Cthun, you're gonna be on the Cthun, what specs do you currently have?
I've got both. I've got both ready. So I've got the one with the storm or the storm's reach, and then I've also just got my regular one. So I have 2.
Okay, I'm gonna actually have you on the left side, Cthun.
Okay.
You're gonna solo tank Veclor. You may need to remove burn and shit here, potentially. I don't know if you have a spec for that. You probably don't, right? With Stormstrike or anything.
No, I don't.
Try to. You can use your shit normally, and if it ends up being shitty, we're just gonna have you use Frost Shock instead of Flame Shock.
Okay.
Just to hold the guy. Visa, I'm gonna put you on the left side. So Visa, Cthun, you guys are together there. And what that means is I will have to swap an Ellie Shaman into your group. Fake, I'm gonna swap you into that group. Draw totems, okay? We're gonna go on the right side. Yabby, you're now on the right side this time, okay? So that's new for you. Everybody pop your potions as we go. Fire is important, shadow is important, arcane, frost, everything's important. So Yabby, you're gonna be on the right side. You need to get an absurd amount of fucking threat in the beginning because melee, like physical damage is gonna be insane from like Hippo and Blazing and Simon and Razzie and shit. So just have knack everything popped.
I don't have knack, but I'll throw like a sapper out.
Okay, just make sure that there's like the bugs are dead and shit before you do that, but it should be fine. We can PI you on
be
pull
flame
as well.
shocking anyway, so.
Yeah, we can PI you on pull as well.
Am I doing the same thing where I'm gonna drag him to the corner?
Yeah, you're gonna drag him to the corner, and then when it ports, melee, you're gonna go into the corner. And Yabby, you're gonna do your best to snowball yourself when the thingy comes back, or
I can just range
you're just
it,
gonna go
right?
15 yards. Yeah, you're just gonna go 15 yards. You're gonna cast. You may need PI at that point. You may need it on the pull. So,
all right, we're gonna need a fresh one of those.
Let's save PI.
This.
You use all your own cooldowns on the pull. As soon as it ports, Vez, I'm gonna have you PI Yabby, and Yabby's gonna start hard casting lightning bolts into the fuck from 15 yards.
Power infusion, and on the melee tank?
On the melee tank named Yabby 4 in group 4.
No, I mean when the melee twin ports, right?
When he ports, the caster comes, that's when you're gonna do it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just so he gets some snap threat on the caster, because he's gonna need that, because we have like an assload of casters here, and it could get dicey otherwise. Okay, you can log in and out in between potions and stuff, that's fine. I'm gonna do a roll for will buffs in a moment as well.
Does group 1 want threat reduction
This
totem?
one's
Or is there a
Spirit
tank in
Zanza.
group 1?
This one's Flask
No,
of
you
the
can
Old
actually- you
God.
can
That
drop it
one's
for
Health
that group.
Potion. Those
Cool.
are all effectively
Yeah, actually, that's gonna help a ton.
potions.
Oh no, threat reduction is no, that takes away grace, right? Grace of
Yeah,
memory.
it takes away grace.
No, fuck that. Yeah, you give him damage.
Who wants Soulstone?
Put it on. I was gonna say Visa, but Visa probably has Ankh, right? On that
Yeah, I
side.
do.
Yeah, so it should be okay. Put it on Bez's dream. Okay, your next pot should be up.
Did you intentionally move me out of group 1 just for like the totem stuff?
Yeah, because they're gonna need caster totems.
Okay, yeah.
I can put you with Cthun if you want, but I don't think it makes like you guys being in each other's group.
Man, I really just wish I thought ahead on this raid, saw that I was the only rogue in the raid, and brought my Mutilate guy instead. It would have been so much better. It would have been so much better to just run Mutilate to be able to cover Occult and Armor debuff at the same time. But, whatever. Not that big of a deal.
Chance that they'll parry haste the boss, right? From the boss moving around. On the left side, you never have that problem, but that's the only difference.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna drag the boss to the corner, then flip him around, and then melee will just sit in that corner.
I think we're waiting for like
Yeah, so
potion
you
cooldowns
basically
or
you sit in
something.
the corner until it ports, or you can flip him around however you want to do it. I would say just sit in the corner.
Yeah, like I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna run. Like if this was a corner, I'd go over here.
Yeah.
And then I just pull him back, and then melee is gonna be with.
You don't want to pull him back at all, because if he takes a step, then you got to do it again. You just want to be in that corner.
What do you mean if he takes a step?
Look, so you're just gonna run into the corner and you're just gonna tank him here, okay? And then when he ports,
Oh, just
you're
swap over.
that'll give you the downtime. So like as he ports, you're gonna Earth Shock the new fuck that's there. You're gonna Flame Shock him. You're gonna get your 15 yards, and then you're gonna start hard casting like from here type of thing, right? And then the melee will go into the corner at that time, and that way there's no like moving it around. You're not gonna randomly get parry hasted. All
Is
those
the
things.
arcane blast 10 or 15 yards?
I think it's 10 or 12. I'm
It's
not
like,
100% sure.
If it's 15, I got 1 yard of.
They will tank him upstairs.
That's why like
they're talking about tanking him in this corner here, but they don't want to go up there and accidentally aggro while they're explaining it. So they're using this corner to explain the positioning, but it's actually going to be in this corner. Alright, 2-minute break for some more potion cooldowns, I guess.
Double check all your consumes. Your 30 minutes probably fell. My 1 hours came down, or did I die? I don't fucking remember. I think just they came down.
My arcane protection potion might expire before we pull
So
this
we're gonna
boss.
go to the left side first, or
No, we're just gonna do it how we've done it because I don't think
Okay.
we have the melee DPS that's gonna be able to push it to like 50 or whatever. So when it ports, you should be sending all your fucking cooldowns at that point. Like,
Okay.
be going ham at that point, right? Now, mind you, if you pop your cooldowns at the beginning, it's not like the worst thing in the world. It's just like,
So,
for instance,
with positioning it over here, one thing that's going to happen is the eye tentacles are going to spawn in the front of the room. No one's going to kill them. The whole plan here is that we kill the boss before the eye tentacles mind flay damage overwhelms and kills the raid. That's the idea.
Razzy Zabsham when you guys can, and putting an item out here. Zab already won a roll, right? Did you?
Wait,
Zabs?
you're putting out an item? What?
Yeah. Did you win a roll or no?
No, I haven't won anything yet.
Okay, so here's a roll for an item for world buffs.
Right,
If you haven't won a
we get
roll,
to pop world buffs? We do not.
Hemi has a 94. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be Hemi. Hemi, send buffs. What item?
We are unopposed
Off
on
of this
these two.
boss. Fallen Emperor.
One mail belt off Emps. Hemi. Okay, send them if you haven't.
Yep. Going now. Dropping firewater as well. Here you go. Cauldron in the middle.
If you want.
Enjoy.
Cauldron up.
If you want cauldron,
60-minute duration firewater. Look at that.
Alright, here's a ready check to ensure that you have all your buffs. We're gonna get into position. We're gonna start pulling little scarabs and shit. We're gonna kill them and go from there. Cthun, do your best to not aggro scarabs. If you aggro scarabs, just kill what you can.
Okay.
Because your threat's gonna be fine.
Am I just gonna attack him right where it is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Attack him where he is.
I'll just frost shock him off rip then.
Sweat. Be very careful about touching the scarabs because of your glacier. You can AoE the boss.
What are doing with their totems?
What sides are healers going to?
I would
They're
say
shoving
can
all
we
the
get Rolling
totems down
Thunder
there.
Before, but forward about threat.
You have somewhere where we've talked about upcoming Phase 7 thoughts? Yeah,
Is Jared running
I
in
don't
place for
have any
anybody else?
because none of the information
Yeah, you
is
probably need to.
finalized.
Logging out.
I'll have some thoughts about it once it's finalized, and like what I really hate doing, which is like happened to basically every phase, is like a test realm comes out with data mines of information that's like items that aren't finalized, and people are like, Simon, what's the BIS next phase? And then like I invest a bunch of effort working with these non-finalized versions of the items, figure out some stuff, and then 2 days later a new PTR uploads that changes a bunch of item stats, and I have to redo all that work, and I'm just not doing that this time. Wait, what are we doing? Oh my god. I'm actually... What? Actually had to re-click that. This was gonna fall off before.
My
before
bad,
we pulled
guys.
the
I
boss.
was just saying, don't grief or some bullshit like that, and I DC'd. So, lovely. I'm logging in right now.
Oh, Jiv DC'd.
Let me know when you want to start that GoFundMe for better internet.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. I've called these fucks
I don't know.
to the
I
house
wasn't paying
multiple
attention. I was
times
busy
to
ranting.
like look at this shit too, and they're like, "Oh, it's the whole area. We'll get it fixed next week," and then it never fucking happens.
Get
Make sure there's not
Starlink.
Make sure there's not squirrels chewing on your wires.
Seriously. Log in, everyone.
God, you're right. I do
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
not
re-up
gonna
the
be here for
poisons
much
too.
longer. Like, I'm getting another place, so that's why I don't want to go through any of the fucking hassle. I'm moving in like May-ish or April.
Food buff, I either have it for this fight or I have it for Cthun, because I only have
Hopefully
one
this one.
left.
Yep. All right, Razzie, Drunka, Yabby, log in.
Yeah, log in.
Double check your alphas and stuff as well.
Can you precast on this guy, his mage?
If you have 36 yards, yes. If you have less than that, no.
I have 35 with luck.
You could potentially do it with 35.
I'm just not gonna
Precast
risk
on,
it.
on which one?
On the boss. Back in the last or any of them.
Well, don't precast. if
Yeah,
you
Yabby's gonna need
you have
help on threat. Just don't precast.
BFD gloves?
It's not gonna be ideal. He doesn't have knack.
Look at
Okay.
that. BFD
Yabby is
gloves.
on. We're gonna pull all these little scarabs and shit. I'm doing a ready check here. Please double
I
check
got
your.
2
your luck.
minutes on my Rolling Thunder.
Yeah,
We're
mine's
going
gone. I
well
have to
before that.
reset mine.
Well, that's.
I use those
yeah, it
on
is what it
tank
is.
rogues
I was hoping
sometimes.
that maybe you guys killed some
The
scarabs
ones
or
that
some
are
shit.
like agility focused, they give 20% increased threat generation for 10 seconds and 10% attack speed. It's like actually insanely crazy good.
The scarabs and pull them towards us.
If you
ones that are
have
near the
Glacier, do not
Yeah,
do
we
that.
have the
If you
staff, so it's not worth.
Okay, don't do it. Don't do it if you have that then.
We both do.
I'm gonna rank one of these scarabs. Good pull. Rank one lightning bolts. Not rank 6.
Okay.
I got my mouse.
Alright, I'm good. I got thunder.
I feel like I need to not sign up to this raid.
Okay, kill this last scarab
Next
here, and then
week.
we're going. As soon as we get a combat
This
drop,
amount
we're sending
of waiting for potions and prepping each boss,
it. Okay,
not
here's a
what
pulley.
I'm interested in.
Don't fucking grief. Don't pull early. Let Yabby pull. 4, 3, 2. Jesus fuck, guys.
That was me.
That was
That was
Yabby.
me.
That was Yabby.
Where's he going?
Yabby, what are you doing?
What the fuck is
Take him
he
to the close
going?
one, Yabby.
Where the fuck
Yeah,
are you
close
going?
one.
Oh no.
In the raid we did Sunday, we did the other one.
Yeah, no. We would line up in that spot then.
It's fucking over.
Blazing else threat, I'm assuming. Blazing's not having a good time.
I PI'd.
No! I didn't get my Giga stacked. Oh my god. The pull was so slow. I didn't get the ambush with the
I
fully
didn't get
stacked
that. I didn't get
Jomgabar
that.
at the very end.
On fake.
Because he
Move out of
teleported
the
away
blizzard.
right as
Kill
I
fake,
cast
kill
the
fake, kill
vanish
fake,
to
kill
be
fake.
able to
There's
cast
some
the
bugs
ambush.
coming.
When my
Yeah, some
Jomgabar
bugs
was
coming to
fully
you guys.
activated. Christ, I think we're wiping. That's what I think's happening.
He's moving to you, Yabby.
Good war stomp. I'll pick up these bugs.
They teleported.
I gotta.
Yabby gets a new guy.
No, we're not wiping.
Oh
I lied.
shit! I lost threat. I
It's
lost threat on caster guy. He's running.
This might be a wipe unless somebody can taunt it back and
Oh
get it
god,
out
no,
of there.
it's over now. It's
I'm
over.
yeah,
It's
I'm running
completely
over taunting.
This is wipery now.
You guys are. What is this new tech that I've never seen before?
Leaving.
Where are you guys
They're gonna
going?
heal. Just wipe.
That feels like a wipe.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah, get to a safe spot.
My blasted lands.
I
It
know.
was probably my ignite taking on the other guy.
Yeah, I fucked up on that pull.
It's fine. Everybody die in a safe spot.
That's resable. You can stand there and res me from there. Okay, that's fine.
I used a midsummer sausage on that pole, my last one.
That's a rip. Okay, it's fine. We have a soulstone on Vez, so we will do that once these bugs get smaller and disappear. Cauldron is still up, so as soon as you get res, try to res the melee first, so group 1 first. As soon as you get resed, get the Cauldron. I don't think Yabby's gonna be able to hold threat on the second phase when the caster guy comes.
I didn't earth shock when I started running away. It's my bad too.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Wait,
tough
that's our
to do that
soulstone, right
regardless
there.
over a shaman.
He's
There is a
fucked.
like, are there any casters that get no pushback at all? Oh, Vez is too close. Rip.
All right.
No, we probably have an Ankh.
Yeah, I can. Cthun can Ankh.
One second, the eye tentacle's gonna kill you though. So
Yeah.
we need two people need Ankh.
I'm resetting.
Okay, so Yabby's gonna die here, and then Cthun after his eye tentacle disappears, you can Ankh.
Okay.
Please spawn, please. Okay.
Alrighty,
You're
I'm
safe.
on.
Go ahead and do your thing. If you died in a bad spot,
Yeah, I can't be rezzed. I'm right next to the boss. So
Try to res Simonize, Blazing, no, Blazing dead in a bad spot. Razzie potentially. Anybody that can get benefit from the
Alright.
Cauldron. If not, just res whoever you want.
Slidey451,
I'll
hello.
drop into the
How's it
cauldron,
going?
it's fine.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the best thing I could do is
Overly sweaty, complete dehydration. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the tank was confused on where the boss was supposed to go. You know, it's supposed to be like everyone starts here, we run in, grab the boss, take him back to that corner. But we ran in and ran like that way, and everyone was confused. And then I think one of the shaman for the other mob like lost threat or something, and then they got too close to each other, and it was over. I swear to God, if we pop, fucking hell, we're gonna pop 4 different potions again, aren't we? God damn it! I'm gonna take a pee break real quick, okay? You guys can listen to the comms
On it, which will be tough. We'll just healers look at who has
Jesus
threat and heal
Christ,
that
I need
person.
to not sign up for
So,
this
yeah,
right
we're gonna send
anymore.
PI on pull this time so that the melee don't have a hard time, because the melee do substantially more damage to him, right? In the beginning, so yeah.
Oh.
He takes increased physical damage, so I think the PI will help you. It'll guarantee you hold threat if you have PI on pull. Cthun and Viz, how was that on your side?
It
was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. Completely don't know why I didn't Earthshock him. And he ran over. That was completely my fault.
Yeah, and so you can try to, I don't know what your positioning was there, but if you try to play goalie, like so that way when the guy ports, you can be in his path for him to run over to the other Emp, and then you can, try to catch him there as well. Because if he runs out of your range, you can't catch him, dude's too fast.
Blazing, you might have to run back, unless Clouds isn't up.
I can summon people when I get res. I just accidentally released, so they can't.
Yeah,
see
Blazing's
me.
pretty far in. At least I don't have the range.
Okay, Simon's definitely in range to res. Where is Blazing?
Or maybe
where's
he's here.
Claws?
I'm just on the stairs, like I should be.
Which
Anyone can res
stairs?
me.
Which stairs?
Like towards the entrance where you enter, but like towards Ouro's side of the stairs.
Got it. Should we maybe try your idea of starting on caster?
I mean, I think that one was just scuffed because you went to the wrong corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that was all me.
No, like if you notice, as we had enough uptime on the caster, like he ported again, right? So it shouldn't. If it's a 50-50 split, it shouldn't matter. It matters if it's not a 50-50 split and like the boss is at like 30% and shit. Then, and if you have a caster stack, that's ass. But
Up here, prop potions, guys. Everything but nature.
yeah, good comms.
All
Fire
right.
will save you from bug explosions. It doesn't seem important, but if you have a bug exploding on you, it helps a ton. Frost will save you from the blizzard. Those are probably your 2 priority ones. If you're melee, Arcane's your priority.
Oh, repair bot placed on the ground. Okay.
There's a repair bot down. Thank you, whoever dropped that. You happy did.
Probably should have hit Arcane first. Oh well. Okay. Spirit of Zanza. Elixir of Fortitude. Honey Badger. Draft of the Sands. Summon in a couple of people. Looks good.
The fun part about tanking. We make a mistake. You kill everybody.
Well, believe me, I've made plenty of mistakes and fucking skull wipes and shit. You recovered it though in the beginning, so that's good. But I think this time will be much cleaner.
Can I get 1 clicker, please, for the summon?
Alright, let's read the Simon I Show Discord. What's going on? Love only needing like 4 pieces from AQ40 and getting them in 3 weeks. Yeah. Not a whole lot of loot you actually need out of Temple of Ahn'Qiraj. I think that's a based opinion I agree with.
Protection potions if you haven't.
I think the one that's least critical is probably Shadow. The other ones are pretty important.
Agree.
Hemi is out of range. Where are you at, Hemi?
Right here.
Oh, you're right here. Never mind.
Some kind of loot disagreement.
I just got summoned.
Ah, that's what it was. All right.
Not about getting any sank gear. It's the fact you need it in all 12 slots. There's no flexibility.
Okay. I'm doing an item for roll. This is for world buffs. If there's anybody else that has not gotten one additional SR, feel free to roll on this.
All right, we rolled for the privilege of popping world buffs. We failed.
Jesus. We've had a lot of fucking high rolls on this. Yabby, what would you like?
Do we have any reses on the mount?
We have one, I think. Yeah, one res on the mount.
Actually, so you can put it on Grass of the Fallen Emperor then.
The belt? Okay.
Yeah, I'm collecting my Time Worn. Not like it really matters if this phase ending soon, but...
Yeah, because that would be part of your set for, like, if you could do 300 more DPS if you had the set, yeah.
Yeah, this point is true. Okay, so what they're talking about here approximately is that, like, if each sanctified item is a 25% damage upgrade, that's insanely massive. Most item upgrades you're getting are like in the 0.5 to 1% upgrade per item. If you are actually talking about making items like these sanctified ones that are 25% upgrades per item, it's absolutely insane. None of the stats on the thing like actually matter. If you have like a sanctified caster necklace, it's a giga upgrade for a rogue. Because it's insane. They're putting that there's like so much weight, and it's like basically you just have to get full 12 slots of sanctified to like be able to be relevant. Yam coming in with a Prime Gaming subscription. Thank you very much for 27 months of support. Yam. Who says pee pee poo poo Banos. Nice. Okay. I think we might be able to go again soon.
We gotta pull some bugs up there at the...
Yeah.
I need to get Maelstrom.
Alright, am I missing any of my other consumes? Did I pop all
Don't
the
flame shock them
stuff?
obviously in the beginning, let them get to you,
This,
and then you can flame
I
shock
need
them. Stuff.
this one.
Okay.
I have Arcane and
Everyone
Frost
gets your
Protection
positions.
active.
As soon as we get a combat drop, I'll do a pull 8. I'm gonna pull some shit in the meantime.
That scared the shit out of me.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I don't have range to pull the other shit though. So somebody else.
Let me
I'm gonna
tank,
turn Jiv down just like a
Yeah,
little bit.
let Yabby tank this. Don't kill this. Don't kill this.
I'm good.
Okay, well, you might as well kill these two now.
Yeah.
Okay, we are out of combat now. Here's a pull 8.
All right, here we go. It's boss time again.
Yabby into the corner ASAP, okay?
Oh, I did the trinkets wrong. I won't line up for a Giga ambush this time. That's the biggest it's gonna get.
Reporting soon. Be ready to pop all your fucking cooldowns, guys. Yabby, do your best to pick these up while like with flame shocks and shit as well. Afterwards, focus on threat first.
Not really see what's going on, but that's pretty okay. Re-up the debuff. Uh-oh, someone's dead.
Rank.
That was a 4-point Envenom. That's not correct.
Crank. Come on, before the port. Port kills.
He's
Hey, man,
dead.
what happened? You pulled threat?
Okay, not bad.
No, probably exploding bug is my guess.
Intact entrails, bracers
Oh, you did?
of
Then that's
royal,
right, yeah.
whatever.
That's a rip.
What about Karaji execution bracers?
Oh, I didn't know that was threat on him.
We got to get them entrails on off spec roll.
Oh, we got.
I have Tranquil Air down and I have Subtlety.
That's
bunch of eyes. Got to go for the eyes.
Yeah, we got to kill everything.
Kill bugs, eyes, everything.
Yeah, I got my flame shock and
This
my
game
Nautilus
sucks.
off, but then I was picking up the bigger bug.
That happens like.
I'm gonna say something. Fuck the bugs.
Yeah.
We can dummy him.
Don't worry,
Maybe
next
just
phase is
stall
gonna
time.
come out, and then we can never come back here again.
Yeah.
That was
group
gonna
on,
be my best fucking crank. And
Yeah, you were cranking, bro.
Our group next week is going to. My guess is it's going to be a 43-second kill. From what we're mathing right now.
I feel like we're gonna miss AQ though. All this like sanctified shit seems obnoxious.
Yeah, it seems awful.
There's how many bosses there in Nax?
A lot.
15?
Or something. Yeah.
14?
Dang. No bracer.
In 2020, it was the most fun because it was the hardest, and you had world
15.
buffs that you could lose, and it was the most fun. Dude, doing 4 horse as like a off tank.
All right, we can still get the belt
Was
off Cthun.
super.
It still could
crazy and
happen.
Fun.
Alright, I'm doing loot over here. Bracers.
Bracers of Royal Redemption, wrong bracers, by the way.
The Wrath of the Lich King Nax, so like, how long does it take to clear 15 bosses?
Back in the day, a fucking long ass time.
Rogue Priest Warlock for entrails.
Yo, we might get it.
One
We might
to
get the
Dez,
intro.
One to Simon.
All right, my transformation back to Mutilate Rogue is complete.
Congrats.
Backstab looking real bad for next phase.
Oh fuck! This.
You
shit
never put out a
dropping on-
video for this phase.
Yeah, the Rogue Guide videos, not really worth the effort they take to make. The audience for this version of the game is very small now.
That's a bummer.
Yep.
I was looking for Nax guide and like randomly I found one from Simon Eyes for like 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was
That's
like one of the
irrelevant.
first pieces of content I ever made. 129 slides of Naxxramas strategy, bosses and trash.
129 slides. What the hell?
You got it. My favorite section in that PowerPoint is the spider section, because on each and on a couple of the slides, there's just like random spider facts in the corner of the slide.
Nice.
Can we pay you as a guest lecturer before next release?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll have you join raid. Right before it. Jik, you have 2 for this. Drunka, you got 1. Doctor, you have 1. Sakun, you have 1. Sweatshack, you have 1. Did I forget anybody else by any chance that like won an extra roll or some shit? I don't think I did, so I'm gonna send this out now. Jik's got 2. Drunka 1. Doctor 1. Sakun 1. Sweatshack
Packed
1.
Viscera.
It is going to Doctor.
Look at this. You can find this slideshow on my Discord. Look at this.
The belt didn't drop.
Kill.
Era resources. Nax strategy guide. Click right there. Oh, I'm sorry. It's actually only 125 slides, not 129. I just checked it.
You cut some of the fat from it?
This hasn't been edited in 4 years. Or wait, no, there's a changelog at the top. Hasn't been edited since January 15th, 2021.
We get a pull?
Yeah, let me switch groups back.
Check this shit out. Spiders move
guess
through a combination of muscle
second, let me
contractions as well as
Armor is down,
hemolymph,
everybody. Ground.
as well as hemolymph pressure changes. a form of biological hydraulics to articulate their legs. Did you know about that shit? That shit's crazy. Here, I'll link it in chat. Brazilian wandering spider is one of the few species of spider that is actually dangerous to humans. Aside from sometimes killing you, its venom can cause priapism in male victims. Most American species of tarantula have urticating hairs on their abdomen. These can be flicked off and launched at larger predators, entering the eyes or respiratory system and causing irritation. This is a picture of Bagheera kiplingi, a unique species of jumping spider from Central America whose diet is almost entirely herbivorous, consisting of nearly 90% plant matter, which is not normal for a spider. Wait, what are we doing? Okay, that's what we were doing. Anyways, enough spider facts for now. We're back to actually gaming.
Silence is fucking terrible.
I'm gonna assume tanks don't line there, or else.
Purge. Tanks don't line. You're gonna get one tank in line. The person who's not actively tanking, like that mob should line so that mob can get like the shit can get taunted.
Banana spider is nature's Viagra.
Yeah.
No, dude. No. That will kill you.
I'll pull this in a sec. They're kind of walking together.
It will kill you.
We're gonna avoid that.
I phrased the tip in a way that didn't really emphasize the part where the neurotoxin possessed by this spider will more than likely kill you. So let me make that part clear.
Maybe. Yeah, okay, I can split this.
Unbooned on Ouro, and then of course a Boomkin pulls aggro. Yep, yeah, of course. What you have to assume is that none of the people in your raid have a threat meter installed. And the ones that do, ignore it and don't know what to do when like the threat meter like tells them they're about to pull threat.
Sitting in ice
block. It's just not a thing like WoW players do. No one.
One has an excellent.
I haven't met a single person in this entire game that understands what to do when their threat gets close to the tank. I'm the only person of all the people I've ever played WoW with that knows how to read a threat meter. It's true. It's true. It's just the way it is. Yo, red mount? 39? Wait, no one else is rolling. Hell yeah. Wow, it dismounts me when I delete the item. Weak. Yeah, well, the thing about that gear is none of it's sanctified.
If you don't have sanctified, you're not parsing.
If you don't have 10 pieces of Sanctified, you're not parsing.
Excuse me, if you don't have 12 pieces, you're not even invited to the raid.
If you're not a mage, get out.
Yeah, that's another one too. Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
120k DPS.
It's never too late to roll a mage, guys. It's gonna be a long phase, so you know there's still time.
We're gonna do like mage healers. How much are those done?
Yeah, imagine every mage healer will fucking beat everybody else on damage if they like figure out some hybrid fire.
That would be
You
hilarious.
exclusively play Horde. Well,
Only
my
build
hardcore
Balefire.
character's Horde,
Yeah.
and my Season of Discovery characters are Horde, but my Classic Era character is Alliance, but I don't play it very much. I don't really care about which faction I play. Every time a new server comes out, I just pick the server that like my friends are playing on, and the faction my friends are playing on, and then I just play it. It doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. I like don't care on the factions.
So
I know. So you're imagine even just that then. Like you're just that'd be
using
fucking awful.
using that's just a fucking it's a death
It's a death
wish.
sentence. Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. That's such a
think-
fucking meme weapon.
I think the one that they spoiled is not correct. Because I saw one with 20% and not
yeah,
400.
It's 20%. I think they changed it. They updated it.
Oh, so it's not 400% increased?
It's not 400.
Jesus Christ, because I feel 400, it's like a fucking, like, a squirrel hits you and you're actually taking damage.
I like the callback there.
What's, I'm missing an idol and I don't remember where it is. Okay, no more
I
keys.
don't know how I feel, because, like, apparently Zyrene saying, like, he doesn't give a fuck about balance and everybody can be OP and he doesn't care if a mage solos a boss or something, like,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that for 1 second.
I mean, unless people are making fake posts of him, so
he could be memeing.
Look, it
He's
wouldn't be
having a
the
bad
first
day.
time someone was unhappy with WoW changes and impersonated a dev because...
That's true.
Is that what you do in your free time, Simon?
No, I ban people who do that on my Discord when they're unhappy with rogue tank changes. That's what I do with my free time. Moderate children.
Is Squeals still allowed in your Discord?
I don't remember. I could double check. That sounds like a name I might have banned. I definitely recognize the name.
He crashed out super hard in my last guild.
What does that mean, crash out? He like caused a scene or something?
Crashing out, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
he's angry.
It's
Super
like when
angry.
you lose control of your emotions and you start saying things without thinking them through, and then you say a bunch of stuff you would regret later, but you never admit that you regret it because like you would lose face if you did that, and you just never talk to anyone ever
Yes,
again.
yes. Well, we had some of those that aren't around anymore, so.
Have we?
We have.
Oops.
Oh my god, of course you silenced me, you bitch.
Hemi's not having a good day.
Hemi's crashing out right now.
I'm just, I was about to be, that was about to be my best parse in that fucking fight, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't watch my threat meters. That's my fault.
Well, it's not even yeah, I guess you would have got hit by another Shadow Bolt and died, but like we knew that was gonna be a possibility. We should have just maybe pre-prepped the healers a little bit more to. We should maybe put alpha on you, you know what I mean? And then we know you're the one tanking it, and it is what it is.
Did you pull during transition, or was it like after he had established it?
Well, yeah, everyone said to.
No, you crank. You
Well,
pop your fucking
yeah,
healers,
yeah.
absolutely.
No, I'm not blaming you. I was just curious, like what the timing of it was.
Right after he ported, like
it was right after he ported, and I hit my Wushulays and a 9 stack of Rolling Thunder and hit him for 50k.
Okay, Yabby's not getting threat back on that one. It's just not happening. All right, let's kill all this shit evenly, guys.
I didn't think
after
about
we kill
it.
the spinny fuck first.
I only have 6,000 health. I feel unsafe.
Don't kill Yabby. Don't kill Yabby.
Here. Almost.
Did we ever see the Gilded Skeram?
No, it's probably up.
It could be in Ouro's room.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it there before.
Yeah, I think that was a fake post because now I can't find it. I'm glad. 'Cause I would be pissed if they're not going to balance this.
Let's say enhancement wasn't looking good, and
Hey, you know, we're right below warrior tanks. You know, that's it. You know, I think they're happy with that.
Oh, decent, man.
Why does their totem need to be do more DPS than them?
The fact is, though, it might take a long time to get all of those pieces. So there's probably going to be intermediate phases where different classes do more DPS just because it'll take so long to get geared in the highest seals.
well,
You get 6p sanctified from just doing the invasions.
Just stack Rolling Thunder here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your shit. Oh fuck, Cthun positioning. Okay, it's fine, we'll figure it out. We'll take a short break after this boss.
I'll just. Oh, we need to throw buffs anyways because a lot of people died.
Yeah, we're good.
We will. This is definitely one of the bosses.
Ooh,
We always use the boss
look
line
at
'cause this trash is ass.
Vin's in the call, man. Just pay him.
Red Mount.
I'll throw up his little chart.
Yeah, I did last time. It's I can give him
Yeah.
my SR for it.
Any Gilded Scarab in this room? Gilded Scarab? Hello? Gilded?
Is this the week where it goes perfectly?
It's possible because we have an assload of casters, so even if it doesn't seem like it's going perfectly, we should be okay because the melee will die and it's all good. We're gonna alpha Hippo, Yabby, and Cthun. Hippo, theoretically speaking, it should never get to you. Okay. Claws, what spec are you?
I'm Destro.
2, 3.
In some, what's your
Don't
fire?
have any
do you
more
I'm assuming you have the threat reduction talent.
Things.
I believe so. Yeah,
This-
30%.
We're gonna. How many alphas do we have? We have an assload of alphas, right?
Yeah, we got plenty.
Okay, so Cthulhu's gonna alpha himself.
This is my
Yabby's gonna
best
alpha
geared rogue,
himself.
easily. I have 4 pieces of AQ set. I have full Core Forged. I have full Draconic. Both ZG enchanted. I have Death Sting and Jomgabar. I just have, like, none of the expertise pieces. Glove, belt, bracer. My other rogue has belt, and my other rogue has bracer. Alright, we need a... Oh, I pre-popped one of the potions and then I died because I'm bad. Yeah, no one called out the Gilded Scarab any point during the run. I don't think we've seen it yet.
Likely be the one
they're
that's
explaining the
going to be in
boss.
tank position. One of the Sandblasts is going to hit Narcoleptic. And if it hits him, that's perfect because it's not going to affect the rest of the raid. And in order to avoid the Sandblast, you know how we're at 6 right now? We're going to have all the range DPS position around here closer to 4 o'clock. Okay? He's going to be at 9. We're going to be at 4. If he's at 9, the Sandblast is going to hit everybody between 6 and 12. It's 180 degrees. So if you're...
Sorry, who's at 9?
Is going to be Narcoleptic.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
be
at,
over here.
he's back up
So it's
fretting.
the same. He's at 9. I'll be at 12.
You're at 12, yes. You're at 12, and Yabby, if anything, take a step over to like 1 while you're tanking it, if you need to. But it shouldn't be an issue. Narc, just be really careful with your positioning. Don't go like too far either side, because you'll fuck one of the sides.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
any
vanish
questions about
to
any of this?
reset my
And
threat
by the way,
pretty early.
in some, it might not even hit you at all.
Use
'Cause
evasion
we
to
have
avoid
Hippo
one of the
building
sweeps.
threat. We have Yabby building threat. We have fucking Cthun building threat as well. Hippo, you're just DPSing normally. You're not doing anything special. And if it, for whatever reason, comes to you, you have bear form, and you should be able to save everybody.
You might need to reflask.
Yeah, repop whatever consumes you need to repop. I just popped my shadow protection. Your shadow protection should be up as well.
There we go.
Food
Both
buff
protection
here,
potions gone.
and we're gonna drop some world buffs here. So here's an item if you want world buffs.
Do I want another
Go ahead
roll
and
on
roll
an
on
item
this
that exists
if you want
here?
world buffs.
Oh, it's seasonal discovery tag on it.
It's Shadow Nature.
It's nice.
What's the highest roll?
I don't think we
It's a
do.
78. You got to be to 78, Zabs. Okay.
Fuck.
In sum, what would you like your?
We ended up with one of these tokens
high stock
anyways.
+1. High stock.
I mean, we could have rolled for the chance to get another token,
All right.
or
Any questions about this at all?
we could have got
I
a
think
mount.
we're, I
Yeah,
think we're
whatever.
solid.
Who
I think we're
cares?
good to go.
The stuff that
So I can drop
remains
buffs.
is
Yep, you
not
can
that
drop buffs,
important,
everybody's
and
online
we're
right now.
uncontested on the belt anyways.
I'm just gonna reload my UI because my shit is kind of cooked right now. And as soon as my toaster loads, we can go. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad of a load time there. Okay, mount up. Blazing, you're gonna be the first one to go, or Cthun be the first one to go in, so you get punted, so it's not Yabby.
Okay.
And then we should be good, because last time we had a warrior going that wasn't tanking, they got hit really fucking hard, so let's not do that. Okay, Yabby, you were umming. What's up?
No. I was like, just let me drop totems first. I'm good.
Okay. Good.
Give me a second. Drop totems. Alright.
Here's a pull 30. If you have
buffs,
dragonlings and stuff, you can use them on this. I'm just doing a pull 45. We're going 45 seconds. It's a long fucking pull. Do
All
whatever
right.
you need to do. We're
How do
going
I
shortly.
sim mounts? Well, I mean, all you gotta know is if it's red, it's good, and if it's a
Hemi,
different
Jik,
color,
one
you're
of you
bad
should
at the
drop
game.
Tranquil Air for sure.
Yeah, it's been.
And casters, you see where standard bank is casters? You should be on this side here, so that there's no chance in hell you get fucking hit with the shit. Narc, you should be like 3 steps to your left. A little bit more to your left. Yeah, just more 9 o'clock, basically. You're closer to like 8-ish, but it's fine. Okay.
Here we
5,
go.
4,
Uru time.
3, 2, 1.
What's going on here? Used Y, had threat. I delayed the application of the debuff that I needed to do.
Look away from the eyeball.
What the fuck?
Oh, the eyeball isn't popped yet. Okay, now it's popped.
fear?
Now I can look
It's on
again.
Hippo.
Okay, Hippo's in bear form. Heal the fuck out of Hippo. Cthun, pop everything you possibly can to build threat.
Yep.
Paints up fading in 2.
I'm almost there.
Bad
You're
timing
like
on that
hit-
trinket.
This is gonna hit Narc maybe. Yeah, there it is on Narc. So it's still
Yep.
on Hippo here. It
Yeah,
should be on
just
Cthun
ambush
now.
it again.
It's on Cthun here.
Looking away from the eyeball.
Hopefully the barrier hit you.
This is Viz, my game just froze, by the way.
Yeah, you're all good.
No! Nice, didn't get hit by it.
Got sandblasted there. I don't know.
No, the occult poison went
I'm
away. That's so
Low-key, I wanna wipe
bad
this
for all the
with patty, so
casters.
we're just gonna send it. Fuck it. Okay, kill the bugs and shit.
Alright. That was
So what happened there was
not the best.
Yabby got the first one, which is fine. Unfortunately, Cthun was right behind Hippo.
We actually don't need
So Hippo
that.
ended up going into bear, and then Narc got the third. Is that what happened there?
Yeah.
Or Narc got the second. Who
I got the second. I got the second.
Did somebody get hit by the who got hit by the third? The raid got hit by the third, so I don't know who the fuck had threat.
So Coon.
Cocoon. Yeah.
So and he was
Cthun, were you at 6 o'clock when you got it?
standing here.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
saying.
Yeah. So you would have had to be at 12 when you have it. It's all good. Okay, doing loot here. Entrails here. Eat Tide Pods with a... Oh, never mind. Clouds. Everybody nature protection right now. Everybody nature protection.
You guys be careful. Gilded, I think, is going up.
Yeah, we
Okay,
might
don't
have,
don't go anywhere fucking close to it, guys. Don't go close to it at all. Let me finish the loot.
I'm gonna go look for it real quick.
Gun.
Larvae of the Great Worm, we don't need it.
It's the second week in a row. DBM's fucked me. Where it's like safe, and I turn, and then I get feared.
Oh yeah, I just use my
Looking for
animals
the Gilded Scarab.
because it's fucking ass. You can't rely on shit for that.
Don't go
Wanna check?
past Yavi.
Mark yourself.
This is going to hollow.
I hate that
Right, we have
boss so
nature,
much.
we need...
So Doctor already
Shadow.
won one, so this is Jik times 2, Drunka, Cthun, and Sweat Shack. So Jik times 2, Drunka, Cthun, Sweat Shack.
Alright, we're gonna have to do, like, assignments for
Jik, you have one
Cthulhu or
more.
whatever.
There you go. Let's go to Drunka.
Novalox says this Lionheart Helm pattern is not as insane as I thought it would be. Are you the only person on the server with Lionheart
I'm
Helm?
going to do a quick 3-minute break for everyone, so you can ensure all your bots are up.
Because if it's not the only person, then you're right. It's not very insane. There's like 3 of them. Yeah. Sorry, what?
Oh god.
I hope he drops an enchant I don't have. That'd be nice too. Okay, we are...
They said Simon
good.
something.
Go, here's a pull 8 on it. Go ahead and...
No, he's a bit up.
I don't see it.
Just
Oh,
saved
okay.
me. I
Ignore
told
this pull time.
everybody. Yeah.
I see
I
that
don't want to
square
get
up
too
there.
close.
He's like.
Oh, it is
action
fucking far as fuck. Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
That's
good,
the
that's good,
Scarab.
because
That's the
it's,
Gilded Scarab.
Better to be safe on that. You can dismount right now if you want to. And
He's
pop
gonna
shadow.
be
Actually,
right
don't pop
around
shadow
the
yet
corner.
until after we kill this because it's gonna fucking like the curse.
Maybe have Simon.
Yeah, Simon's gonna be the one to lead the way.
Stealthing.
You're just gonna go now. Yeah.
Yeah, 3,
Stealthing.
2, 1. Once you see the cheap shot, we're going.
Cheap shotting. 1, 2.
Go.
Scarab bag. Enchanted totem. Okay. Pretty easy.
Enchanted totem.
Alright. Cthulhu, last boss.
Okay, pop your shadow protections here.
Ready to wait around 5 more minutes until the assignments are put out of who goes where in the room. Time to up a stream prediction. Will we enter the room successfully? Successful enter means no one dies to the first 3 I-beams.
Alright, here's a break 3. Gonna do assignments here. Melee's gonna love
Prediction,
this shit
start
because
prediction.
you actually have so much fucking space today.
Alright, I'll put up the prediction for 10 minutes. Will we enter the room successfully? We didn't invis potion successfully on Huhuran. You know, someone like pressed an invis potion and then pressed a different button afterwards. Someone will always get beamed? Yeah. Well, I mean, like, not literally every time. But, like, there's always a, like, I don't know, like a mage that thinks it's okay to blink, or a druid that thinks it's okay to shapeshift, or some, like a hunter that changes aspect, or some bullshit like that. You know. Successfully means the first 3 I-beams don't kill anyone. That's the definition of successful entry. So he does 3 I-beams, and then he actually idles for like 10 seconds or something before he starts I-beaming again. Summoning himself to Ahn'Qiraj. What's he doing? Is he planning to Hearthstone out or something? Because I don't think that works. Let's see what he does. He's mounting, he's running. Maybe he forgot like a Kiraji Lord's insignia or something. What I forgot to do is delete my Karaji Lord's insignias. I'm already exalted with Brood. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't do that. These do give Cenarian Circle reputation. I thought I just straight up didn't need them anymore because I got exalted with Brood of Nozdormu. I forgot that they give Cenarian Circle rep. So I probably didn't loot a bunch of the bosses because I was like, I don't need this anymore. Alright, there's currently 57,000 channel points bet on we enter the room successfully against 10,000 channel points saying that one of the first 3 I-beams will kill someone.
Okay, so let's not die so that all those people that bet against us fucking lose their channel points.
Exactly.
Take a look at the chart. It's posted. If your name is missing from there for whatever reason, let me know. I think I covered everybody. We are more situated towards the entrance-ish area because we want to minimize movement. It's also more of a risk. So
Perfect.
spread the fuck out. If you are in a spot
Right in
and
the
somebody's
front.
close to you and you feel like they're in the wrong spot, you be the one to move because they are probably too dumb to fucking realize that they're in the wrong spot. We can talk about it after the raid. But if somebody's up in your grill, move.
Hemi, come with a tier 1. Thank you very much for 6 months of support, Hemi. I appreciate that. Sorry about your Twin Emperors parse. That's too bad. I hope you're having a great day aside from that.
15 gold. Definitely worth just doing. Get your food buffs.
Yeah, threat meters are complicated. You know, no one really knows
Don't
how
leave
to
it too
use
close to
them
anybody.
properly. Like I don't even know what threat even is. I think it's made up. Not part of the default
world
Blizzard
buff
UI,
wise,
so it's probably
who's
not
missing
real.
world buffs right now? Hippo, Razzie? Okay. We'll drop one final set of world buffs here for everyone. Here's ideally the last item we're rolling on. If you want to drop world buffs, go ahead and roll on this. I think Zabsham's finally getting his roll. Zabs, what do you want? As a shaman? That's fucking weird as fuck.
No,
Zabsham.
I stock Waste
I
Cord
think
as a
I'm
reserve
gonna
from Zabsham.
do.
I feel like everyone wants that
the
belt.
husk.
How many reserves are on it?
+1 Zabsham Husk of the Old God.
Husk of the Old God. Holy
So
shit!
I have
1,
7
2,
minutes
3,
on
4.
Mark. Maybe that's not.
There's a
Shadow Protection has
lot.
4 minutes.
Okay,
Guess
let's full rebuff everybody.
It's like a
guys,
shaman
so that
stack
nothing
raid.
has
So
a chance of falling during the fight, and then we're
Earth
gonna
Shield,
go.
3 minutes.
I
2
stock
minutes.
Waste Cord has 3. Darkstorm has
So
3.
I'm gonna run in.
Intact Viscera has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're gonna be
6.
running in. Do you have a swiftness spot?
But I can Ghost Wolf him.
And I'm uncontested on the belt.
Sure, but then you're not gonna have Way of Earth for your
No, you
parts to
can
count.
swap.
He's got the tech. He's right. He's right.
You're gonna swap to like, what if you don't get the combat drop because ads are up?
No.
You swap it immediately as soon as you go in Ghost Wolf.
Yeah, like I have.
Okay. So
He's
you're
got the tech.
got it. Okay, so you're literally that's fine. Okay, I think we're good then. Let me finish buffing this group.
You can like swap the rune off, but if you're still in Ghost Wolf form, you don't drop Ghost Wolf form.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
It's really only good uses like boosting or
Yeah,
having a
there's
bunch
a
of
boot as
mobs.
well that makes it.
Running out of armory, yeah.
Alright, there's still
Alright, fake login. We're gonna get this going, guys.
114,000 points on yes, only 10,000 points on no.
Ready check.
Like the odds are good.
Healers
on the no
like
betters.
DPS
Like
as
think
much
of
as
the
possibly can
potential return.
Once Narc is good, we are good to go. You're not pressing a single fucking button. I hear totems drop right now. That's fine. Drop them now. When the timer goes off, you're not pressing anything at all. You're not using Frost Barrier. You're not using fucking Shapeshift. You're not scratching your fucking nose with your character. I don't fucking know. Just press W and nothing else. Just W to your spot. Don't blink. Don't sprint. Just go to your spot. Okay? Here's a pull 20.
Alright, closing prediction because the pull timer's up.
Want to press buttons
Time
now?
to lock in.
Because we haven't pulled yet. Yabby, you're going
It's
on
now
3.
79% believers to 21% doubters by the points.
Because I'm not on the mount.
That's fine. Everyone in. I beam on Blazing Blade. Holy fuck. Blazing's dead here. Fucking stream 1, Simon.
Ooh, Yabby is in
I don't
my
know,
spot.
What if Blazing
okay.
threw it on purpose?
No, it said lightning shield from Hemi too. I think an ad spawned on Hemi as we're going in.
Trying to go to a different spot.
Somebody get him up.
But we're okay right here.
We'll get him up between the phase. It's fine.
That was bad. That should have been a vanish into.
Dark glare.
I lost
No,
focus
1 second, it's
of
up.
the death.
Kill these ads as well.
We gotta tighten up here. Holding all the coolies for the weakened phase. Well, I feel like I gave a clear definition of what successful or unsuccessful was, and that was indeed a
Get around
death to
6
one of the
o'clock, res
first 3
blazing,
eye
have
beams.
Sweat, res blazing. Or res Franca, I guess, and then somebody else res blazing.
Shaman's pop, shamanistic rage.
What if you just
Giant
don't,
claw.
knowing that lightning shield can do that? Why wouldn't you just like not have
that's
lightning
not a good
shield
idea.
active? Someone battle resed and immediately
Okay, we
dropped
have
fresh
another
world
round of
buffs.
I think blazing sent that.
Oh shit! Another person's dead.
Downstairs it looks like. There's a giant eye
Amy's
out.
downstairs.
Kill the eye, kick the eye beam. Please fucking make sure to kick the next.
Giant eye's dead. Can I get that
72%
occult back?
downstairs.
Okay,
Tide Pods
good.
died downstairs, unfortunately. Hemi's probably gonna kill this.
Yeah, it's going down right now.
It's okay,
Earth
it's going
chocolate
down.
again. It's
Kill
coming
it.
out.
Beautiful.
Crank. Remember, when you get punted out, you can snowball and stuff as well, so you don't get knocked to a corner. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, anyone else absolutely destroying this damage meter? Or is it just me?
Okay, spread out-ish. Giant Claw, it's roughly 5 o'clock.
You did good.
If Druid gets sent down, try to res Tide Pods.
I mean, we barely do
Tide, you
anything
died
here.
on the elevator. Yeah, there's an animation.
Mostly
to shoot
just
you
trying to
out.
keep the occult poison on because
That's the
it's
issue
hard
with
for me
it,
to
so
stack that as
you
this
gotta
build.
Like go there at like 70%, as lame as it is. Giant Eye. I kicked, somebody else stunned the next. It's dead. Kill the rest of the eyes. Tentacles going down pretty soon, it looks like. Giant Claw, kill the Giant Claw, kill the Giant Claw, kill the Giant Claw.
5 seconds or less.
You kill the Claw and phase it. Everybody phase after killing the Claw. Good.
Gonna go for a Giga ambush here. Well, we might not have enough time to Giga ambush. He's dead. Owning. Belt, 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 belt,
tossed
belt.
under
Please,
the
belt,
Dark Edge
belt,
of
belt.
Insanity, Cloak
Yes!
of Clarity, Belt of Never-Ending Agony. Jesus Christ, this is good fucking loot.
Dank Edge of
Wow.
Insanity, too.
Holy
Skin of the
fuck.
Old
Okay.
God. We'll win one of those on off-spec. Never
Um,
mind, we already have
Cloak
one.
of
We don't
Clarity.
need it, actually. Ooh, that's a good one.
One of Visa, because he's the only one who SR'd it. Belt of Never-Ending Agony.
Yo, let's
One
go.
of Simon.
I'm never gonna get a Parson Cthulhu because I go under every fucking time.
Skin of the Old God.
It's not
Two of
too
these.
bad if you snowball
So,
that and you get popped up.
As soon as
Yeah,
Cthulhu's
I
engaged,
tried
you
to
can
some
have
degree, yeah.
random small tentacles spawn. And if they spawn on top of, and they like melee anyone who's nearby. And if they spawn on top of a shaman who has a lightning shield active, they melee the shaman, then the lightning shield triggers, which causes threat, and it disrupts the like entry to the room. I will ask about that once they're done with the loot, because I don't want to like get super distracted. It's a big belt. Happy to see that. That just goes right on. Boom. This is the one that had like insanely high number of reserves on it. What do we got? Dark blue. Three. God damn it. Well, there's two of them. Oh, I had the comms muted. The mount seems to be reserved.
I see jalapeno on this, and
by someone.
I think that's it. Okay, holograts.
Why am I using
That's
Craft
it
of
for
Shadow?
next week's
Because it's
signups.
the
We'll
only
still
thing
try
I've
to do
got.
something Friday. I can't guarantee we do something Friday. I can guarantee that we're gonna do Monday. We may do one raid Monday or two raids Monday. If we do two raids Monday, it'll.
So, we have already made a Void Touched Dagger of Veiled Shadows, and we found out that it looks hella stupid and lame. So let's Void Touch the Death Sting instead, and see how that looks. What? Does it have like an equip cooldown or something that's not being displayed? Oh, you use the... I'm stupid. Oh my god, I think we ruined it. I think they both are freaking terrible. It's got this weird fucking ball in the middle of the between the tweezers of the... Oh my god, so stupid. I actually ruined my death sting. I'm gonna have to reserve another one. Get a new one next